Thank you. Thank you. I love my starting soon screen. I wanted to do one of those like fully illustrated type ones, but you know, in the future. For now, the budget allowed for the creation of kind of like a 3D modeled room with some accessories that kind of represent the channel. But yeah, welcome back everyone. Will, congrats on the first, and appreciate everyone redeeming their daily stars. Europa, always good to see you. Chiyuki, it's, yeah. um, how's it going though, Europa? Still studying? Oh boy. What do you call it? For today, well, Tyre just woke up from a 6-hour nap. You deserve it, I also only recently woke up. Some like tsundere was keeping me up all night. Something about requiring a bedtime story. Also, Slew was also keeping me up, forcing me to drink water. They were basically making me waterboard myself. It's kind of wild. Good nap, boy. The absolute nerve, I know. Water boy, yes. Everyone should hydrate though. This is true, I did need water. Thank you for that saying. Everyone hydrate. But, what do you call it? It was a good community night, even though I skipped half of it. Thank you for the nut redeem. Bedtime story and it became very late, this is true. It just magically became late. Time flies by when you're having fun. But yeah, I'll probably try to plan these community nights out a little better. Yeah, that too. I definitely did not mean for it to be an 11-hour deal. Glad it went well. Hate that I had to leave. No. I'm glad that you got some rest and got done what you need to get done. But yeah, I'll figure out some cool stuff we can do. I think the Discord games were pretty fun, but I don't know. Watch some movies or something. Play some like actual games. Whether it's Overwatch or something else. We'll figure something out, you know? What else though? So, I've realized that we officially have been a little late on our daily dose of internet. So, I think it's only appropriate that we catch up. Let me see. Saved yourself Splatoon. Yeah, Splatoon on Friday. And maybe during community night. If I can run Overwatch, I'd love to try and play it again. Oh no. I mean, is Overwatch like Overwatch 2, I guess. Is Overwatch 2 resource intensive? Zane, I assume you'd know. I haven't played in forever. But let me see. Where did we leave off on? We left off on the rocks that always come back. So we have 2 new ones that we can enjoy. It is? That's annoying. I mean, it should be able to. I assume they've got it optimized for Switch though, yeah. So, Europa can play it on Switch if they need to. That might be a little better. Things always Switch. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously more ideal to play games, especially FPS games on PC, but since there's so many variations, it is undoubtedly a lot harder to optimize them. So, just say you're throwing, yeah. Runs okay on the Switch. That's good, that's good. Let's see. Let's jump into this though.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Ew, oh my god, it's terrible right off the bat. This is how you wake up in the morning, afternoon, evening. My ears? Oh my god, loud? Oh, sorry. Mellow Busty, can you turn it down? It's so loud. Gosh, yeah, it was loud. I apologize. Let me see. Okay. I got it. Here we are. Let's turn that all the way down. Here we go. How's that? Get a recap. You ready? This is part 2. Should have had.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet.
Is that better? That was your daily jump scare. It's a chicken again. And that is a deer.
Studying chemical reactions can be fun.
I made myself quieter, not the video. Really? Interesting. Still messing around with this new audio system. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Wait. Let me do a double take. Here it is. I found it. There we go.
Okay, everybody, get out.
This guy in the red car wanted to fight the person that was
How does
recording
that
this
sound?
video when something perfect happens.
God. I keep going back. And yeah, chicken nugget haunts me every time.
Studying chemical reactions can be fun.
Oh my god. Wow. This is the scuff. See, you know, whether it's stream scuff or experiment scuff, I feel like, you know, it just adds to the entertainment value, you know?
Okay,
And yeah, the cat.
This guy in the red
Love
car
the
wanted to fight the
perfectly
person that was
shaped
recording this
hole.
video when
It's
something
just
perfect
Mellow
happens.
scuff. Yeah. Don't even worry about it. Audio is better now, though.
¿Vas a dejar de morder? ¿Vas a dejar de morderme? Vamos a pasear. Te dije que no.
She got this new toy she wanted to play with, but the problem is
Toys,
that it never
dogs that
came
have
back.
their tongue sticking out just a little bit. Oh my god. This is actually like a sorry, my people need me type clip. Just disappears into the abyss. This is what happens when you use these types of toys when it's like super windy outside. Oh my god. I'm not gonna comment on that one.
Here's something new that I learned today. Paper cups aren't made of
Tears, I
100%
swear.
paper. On the inside of the paper is a piece of plastic that holds everything together.
Hidden within is a plastic film, and when exposed to hot water, it actually degrades.
That's kind of cool, I think. Wait.
This is
I
not
need to go
It is
back
a
on this.
plastic.
This is a plastic cup that degrades in hot water, and they're using it for
today.
what?
Paper cups aren't made of 100% paper. On the inside of the paper is a piece of plastic that holds everything together.
Hidden within is a plastic film, and when exposed to hot water, it actually degrades.
So what do we delicious? That is, please never say that again. Oh my god. That's concerning. Oh my god.
This mom pretended that she ate all of her daughter's
Dance
Halloween
king.
candy.
I ate all your Halloween candy.
Why?
Oh, this is so sad. Look at those eyes.
Because I was really, really hungry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Oh. That's actually so adorable.
Jen, are you serious? Come on. I asked you not to do it.
I feel like there's two types of kids. That's one of them.
These police officers were trying to practice how to ride upstairs.
Brats like Chiyuki. SMH my head.
I have a perfect TV dog, and this is what I mean.
Guy dancing with you yesterday? Yeah, okay, buddy, okay. Wholesome.
That is the end of this video. This is probably my personal favorite episode
Just
that
some
I
good
have ever made.
snuggling
I had
time.
so much fun making it, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Very, very soon. Later. What do you mean, what? What that cat doing? What that dog doing?
And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
See, I feel like those are great toys, but whenever I see my friends who own cats try and buy those, I feel like the cat 99% of the time is not interested in the slightest. Or if they are, it's for like 2 seconds, and then they're done. Like actual little kids. Zero attention span. Well, actually, no, I think kids are usually pretty good about that kind of thing. Like, they'll just get absorbed into something super simple. Say that again. Anyways,
Hello everyone, this is
dog
your
that's
daily
allergic
dose of
to
internet.
itself.
I think this dog is allergic to itself.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly.
Well, I mean, if you sneeze into something, like, are you seeing this motion? I feel like this is the point where the dog actually sneezes, and so all the stuff that it's trying to sneeze up just goes directly back into its snout. You see my line of reasoning here? So it's just an infinite cycle.
Kelly.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
He was trying to force his cat to love him.
Over here. It's not that serious.
Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see that? Just actually almost vomited from that
He was
kiss.
trying to force his cat to love him.
Over here. It's not that serious.
Cats are so mean, oh my gosh. So hurtful. We just want a companion. Oh god.
Someone
Just want
slammed
a
on their brakes
companion
and
we
their
can
friend's
love,
face hit the
but
back
no.
of the seat.
Oh my. That's how you know you have too much makeup on.
This squirrel looks chubby enough to hibernate for 2 winters straight.
Look at this fat, giant, morbidly obese.
Oh my god, why are they going off on this squirrel so much? Squirrel's just living in his best life.
Squirrel. What are you doing?
We all want to be that squirrel. Just vibing out. No thoughts. Poor squirrel, actually, though.
This lady was
I don't want I don't want any comments about this is Mellow on the dance floor, Chiyuki. Because I have pretty good balance. Like, I used to ripstick as a kid. Anyone remember ripsticks? You just made the comment for us? Okay, well look. I think that this guy is actually average. I think he's above average. Actually, very skilled
This lady was kind enough to give her local garbage man a gift,
mhm.
but he thought she was giving him trash.
Oh no! Oh no! That's so sad.
Oh! Oh, it's okay. It's not. We got it.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I would
Have you
be.
ever gotten this mad while playing a video?
Oh my god. I feel like it's so hard to react to these clips because there's one like outrageous thing that happens and then it's immediately another outrageous thing. But I don't know how I'd feel about this. Like, I think it's an innocent mistake, but you know, it's hard not to be a little hurt if you give someone a gift and they immediately throw it in the trash, right?
Oh.
Have you ever gotten this mad while playing a video
This
game?
is wild though. How hard do you even have to throw something for it to go through your TV?
How did they both manage to trip over this package?
I assume they slammed it directly into the TV. Poor guy's muscle memory. Yeah, for sure.
You alright? You didn't see that there, did you?
Someone made a wrong turn and ended
Can't
up
help but
driving
feel
on a
like that was
pedestrian
karma.
walkway.
Made a friend mad enough to toss a controller once. Was it in Smash Bros? What was it? What game? Mew and Mellow thinks everyone is Hatsune Miku. Look, not everyone is Hatsune Miku.
This is what it looks like when a snake tries to run on a silky smooth bed cover.
If they look like an idol, I'm gonna assume it's probably Hatsune Miku. And they have blue hair.
I'm really not sure how I feel about this.
Soul Calibur 4. Oh. I don't think I've seen any Soul Calibur 4 gameplay. I don't think I've seen any Soul Calibur gameplay, actually.
This
That
child is
is
only 2 years old and is better at
disturbing.
solving math problems than most people watching this video.
I hate when people slurp things up. Oh my gosh. This kid's actually cracked. What?
Good job.
I went outside and found these wild hot dogs that explode when you break them. That is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed.
I've seen these
and
before. Anyone know what this is? It's like a type of flower, technically, isn't it? Yeah, I can't think of the name. But they grow in like big fields. Yeah, cattails.
wild hot dogs that explode when you break them. That is the
Hot
end of this
dogs.
video. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
Very
Later.
fun to play with that. Ding, ding. Not
Hello,
too shabby, and that was your daily dose of internet. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares about this chicken nugget, but aside from that, I think it was mostly wholesome. Mostly. So today, gushy was too gushy. It shouldn't be any amount of gushy. It was literally like, what are those candies, that have like the juice inside of them? They're like gummy candies. It feels weird even describing them. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Let me see. Candy with juice inside. Who calls their candy juicefuls? Gushers, that's the one. Yeah, it is Gushers. DIY Gushers. Gushers are good. I've seen these too. I don't know how y'all feel about these. Like, this is just straight up like plastic, is it not? Yeah. I feel like kids are definitely gonna eat these. You're just supposed, oh, wax. Yeah, wax. Kids are definitely just eating the entire thing and not just like chewing on it, drinking the stuff and throwing it away. And I assume it's probably edible, like it's probably not gonna kill you, but I can't imagine it's good for you. If I'm gonna eat wax, at least make it a fun experience like a candle. Are you out here eating candles, Europa? I should make a candy tier list. Well, I didn't really come in with a plan because I slept all day, but no comment. First it's pineapples, now it's candles. You learn something new every day about Europa. Truly, truly. Alright, you ready? Alright, we're gonna do a candy tier list. First though, I need to quickly get my things in order because I switched out my ad block to U block instead of ad block plus. Just because they update it more frequently. But because of that, I no longer have ad block on my incognito mode. There we are. Now we're good. So, the more you know, let's go. How do I even still call Europa my mom anymore? I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Whenever Europa hops in VC, I feel like it's just very strong mom vibes. Even if I hear something wild, something very out of pocket from Europa, the mom vibes never go away. Mom friend status has been revoked. No, it'll never be revoked. Oh neat, we get to make fun of Mellow's trash tasting candy. What do you mean? No. Relevant candy. This should be good. So, first of all, I just want to say that they do not have the nerds. They don't have nerds gummy clusters, which is the only S tier candy. I just want to make that known right off the bat. Let me see. I need to get a good candy tier list. Oh my gosh. This one doesn't have them either. Europa, I'm hungry. Europa, feed your kid. Oh my goodness. Before they start getting cranky, they're gonna get angry. Oh no. Alright, we'll just do a basic candy tier list. So, I am not a fan of hot stuff, like hot candy, hot Cheetos, like any of that. I usually just stray away from it, so no hot tamales. I've never had these or these. Altoids are fine. Mellow ate all of them. No hot stuff. I mean, unless it's like SSR characters, then, you know, I'm willing to try something a little spicy, but for candy, I say no. Mellow can't handle the heat. That's why I stay out of the kitchen. Everyone should do what they're best at, you know? Andes are a tier? No. Are A tier? Andes? What are Andes? Are these like mint candy? I'm usually never super into mint things either. Maybe like... I assume they're mint chocolate. I'll do like mint gum, but you know, not mint candy. Not mint. Toblerone, I've had some. Never had Take 5. I've never had Goobers. Never had Butterfingers actually. Let's see. Werther's Original. No. Mamba? No. What is this? Grand? I haven't had. Junior Mints? No. I think that's about everything. Haven't had Payday. Haven't had Heath. You are a goober? Okay, okay. Haven't had Mr. Goodbar. I don't know what this is. This seems like just generic candy. I don't think I've had Almond Joys. Okay, look, we still have a lot of candy, alright? Just hold off on the judgment temporarily. I'm not sure what this is. Haven't had this, haven't had that. Okay, I think we're good now. None of that. Alright. Are we good? We're good. So, Mellow's breaking my heart already? What do you mean? All the good stuff is still here. Those red things are the hard strawberry candies. Oh. These ones. Candy tier list except a third of the candy isn't applicable. Look. They just had bad. The person who made this tier list just didn't have great taste in candy. Clearly. Also, I've never had zero. Alright. Now, moving on. Whatchamacallit? I've seen these in the grocery. And I laugh at the name every time, but I've never tried it. Oh, true. We could add stuff to the list as well. I need to add a picture of Nerds Gummy Clusters so I can put it in S tier. Here, let me look it up real quick. Nerds Gummy Clusters. See, it's the first thing that pops up because it's obviously everyone's favorite. The question is, berry or rainbow flavor? Decisions. I usually prefer berry flavor, but I don't know. They're both good. I have some rainbow right next to me right now, actually. So we'll go with that. Okay. So now we've got this. Wait. My headset turned off. Alright, this goes in S tier. Naturally. My game on my PC is almost done downloading. Yeah, what game? None Mellow. What do you mean none? None to what? Nerd Gummy Clusters look like Willy Wonka? Oh, like they just give a Willy Wonka vibe? Yeah, I think in high school, my favorite candy that I'd get every day were Airhead Extremes. I've always been more of a fan of the like sweet, sour kind of candies. I think that's always been my style. But, you know, I kind of moved away from that starting in college. And now I'm on the Nerds Gummy Cluster train. See, I don't even really like Nerds by themselves. I mean, they're fine. But, you know, when it becomes like a little bite-sized, you know, chewy, tangy, crunchy candy, I think it has all the makings of an S tier. Thank you for the headpants. Like gobstoppers. Thank you for the hydrate. Gobstoppers. I think we have gobstoppers on this list. Let me see. I could have sworn I saw it on here somewhere. Nerds Rope also Nerds Rope and Nerds Gummy Cluster. I'm drinking. Alright. So, moving on. Nerds Rope is basically the same as Nerds Gummy Cluster. Nerds Rope was like the predecessor, right? And then they chopped it up and turned it into a ball and threw it in a package. And it's like more accessible now because for Nerds Rope you could only buy one rope, and it was kind of annoying to eat. It wasn't super convenient. So this kind of checked all the boxes off. That's why this is A tier and Gummy Cluster is S tier. Good, I've better have proof that the bottle is empty. Yeah, I'll send a picture of an empty bottle after every stream now. Kit Kats are amazing, S tier. I think Kit Kats, you know, half of the enjoyment is just breaking them apart. It's so satisfying. And you know, it's like, it's a wafer, so it's not super filling, still yummy, chocolatey. Kit Kat's easy S tier. Easy S tier Halloween candy as well. Just gotta suck the rope down a hole. Yeah, I mean, on the bright side, I guess you can do that thing where you have it hang out of your mouth and you just like go for a jog or something. Like you can do whatever, do dishes, go do chores, and you can just like eat it up as you're doing things and not have to like continue to like reach into a bag and put another bite in your mouth. You know, you could just suck it all up. Europe was setting myself up for adoption. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Suck it what? No. You know, like with the Nerds Rope, you can just like do the thing with the thing and the thing, you know? Yeah. You get what I mean. Sucking it up. Yeah, anyways, moving on. Like sword swallowing, yeah, exactly. Thank you for that image. I think that it is quite applicable. Yeah, sure. Listen. Moving on. This is, I feel like some of these are gonna be controversial. Like, I think dots are kind of mid. I think dots are fine, but you know, it's just so basic. I don't dislike them, but I would never like go out of my way to buy dots. Easily the worst candy. It's so generic, you know. Not the best, I wouldn't say they're the worst, but you know. I think that's a good C tier spot. I really like Swedish Fish. Some people really hate Swedish Fish. I don't know why. I think Swedish Fish are also kind of basic, but you know, they're just more gummies that are sweet. I enjoy them. I'm not sure whether I should do A or B tier for this. Probably B tier. Like I've bought Swedish Fish sometimes. But again, it is pretty basic. Nothing super special. Like dots, but more advanced. Yeah. It's like dots, but they taste better. For I want to say, let's go to Hershey. So let's talk about chocolate bars, shall we? There's a lot of competition in the chocolate space. Hershey has been a big brand name for a long time. And so, you know, I have fond memories. They're affordable. I think they taste good, you know, and pretty standard chocolate. I think I have fond memories of going to like Home Depot or whatever else store with my parents, and I would always get a Hershey's chocolate bar for $1. So, I think with the nostalgia factor, you know, it's not the best chocolate, but it's cheap and good memories, so we'll throw it in A tier. Building block to a good s'mores. True. All s'mores come with Hershey's chocolate. This is true. Home Depot. Yeah, my dad kind of flips houses on the side. He used to be in construction. He's more into like business now, but he'll still make some trips to Home Depot. Trolley gummy worms. So this is kind of it's kind of banking on my like growing up and enjoying the sweet sour. Rank them wisely, Mellow. Yeah, I think trolley gummy worms easy S tier. I think, you know, they're just a classic in the sweet sour space. I don't think I don't think anyone can really say anything else aside from that. You're against that. Is the gun still pointed at my head? Alright. Gummy worms, yum. Yeah. Gummy worms, you know, help me learn my cardinal directions. Never eat soggy worms. Northeast, southwest. Good times. That's your open on me. Best candy. They are great. They are great. I have gotten like the huge jumbo bag of these before. Blue and red, obviously the best flavor. Green and orange is obviously the worst flavor. Blink twice if you need help. Anyways, so I was thinking, next we have, well, I'm trying to think. There was this one candy, I don't know if anyone here remembers it. It kind of looked like this, and this might be the one I'm thinking of. I need to like zoom in, but you were able to go to this website. No, it's not. I don't think it's Baby Bottle Pops, but you were able to go to this website, and it had its own like virtual world kind of game. It was almost like a Club Penguin type game where you could go around and talk to people and do whatever. And I don't know, it was similar to this, I feel like, but for the life of me, I can't quite remember. Kisses chocolate. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll have to come back to that when it randomly strikes me one day in the middle of class. But yeah, Kisses chocolate. I think there were some in here somewhere, weren't there? Yeah, here we are. Kisses chocolate. I think these are a great, probably Easter candy over Halloween candy. I think Halloween's more like chocolate bars, and Easter's more like Hershey chocolate kisses. But these are also, you know, just great everywhere you go. They're good Christmas candy, true, true. Easter, what do you mean Easter? What's wrong with Easter? You throw these in the eggs when you go Easter egg hunting. But yeah, they're great for Christmas too. I think everyone should have some of these in their office, you know, that like glass cup where you just have random candy in it for people who visit the office to come take. I think everyone should have Hershey Kisses there. So we'll throw those in S tier. I think they're just great overall, you know, yummy. They're like a little something sweet wherever you go. Not bad. means some peanut butter blossom. Oh, you make some mean peanut butter blossoms using Hershey Kisses. I was the god for getting all the eggs during Easter. I was just better. Okay. Chiyuki was just built different, and by built different, we all mean that Chiyuki secretly spied on the parents and figured out where all the eggs were hidden before the competition started. I need some like pictures during Christmas Europa though when you make them, and I'm gonna need some shipped over here. Hear me out, Kinder Maxis are goated. Kinder Maxis. We have the Kinder eggs on here, don't we? I don't think I've ever heard of Kinder Maxis though. Also, I think there was some controversy. I was never really into Kinder eggs, but I heard there was some kind of controversy regarding Kinder eggs, and they got banned in the US for a while. Oh, interesting. What does it have on the inside? Milk filling. What? I don't even know how to feel about that. Yeah, for choking hazard with the toys. Yeah. They have a new version that's allowed, but kind of crazy controversy. Yeah. You know, Skittles are getting banned in California. This will apply to you, Chiyuki, but Skittles getting banned in California starting in 2036 or something. Because it has like red dye or something, you know, including like a bunch of other big candies. I don't think they'll actually get banned though, you know, it's more of just a warning for them to change their recipe by that date, which I'm sure they will, but kind of interesting fun fact. I'll have to try these though, so if I ever see them. I don't think I've ever seen these before in the US. Good thing I only eat chocolate. Chocolate. Cue the SpongeBob memes. Oh, here's Gobstoppers. I don't remember the last time I've had a Gobstopper, but it's like the hard candy that you just kind of like let disintegrate in your mouth over time, right? I really enjoy, I think we had some on here, not Dum Dums, but you know, the suckers that have the gum on the inside, and you end up just biting it and crushing it to get to the gum, like before you even are supposed to get to the gum, you know? You're supposed to like get all the way to the center and then chew on the gum, but everyone breaks them early. Yeah, I do, absolutely. No shame. I feel like people probably try to do that with gobstoppers, but end up like cracking some tooths in the process. Gobstoppers are a little dangerous. I would probably. I'm not a huge fan of gobstoppers. I don't know. I just get impatient, you know. That's why I like the the suckers with the gum because you can break them early. Oh, they do have sour ones. There was Halloween Skittles this year, and I never want to trust them again. Some sour ones, like they were the sour flavor, or they were just regular Skittles, and some were sour. I feel like one's concerning and one's perfectly fine. Gobstoppers are the perfect lazy candy. Just pop them in and suck. Yeah, I will refrain from making a joke, but 2K points. 2K points, like 2K stars. Yeah, I'll put it in B tier. I think, you know, they're like not something I would probably do on a like get on a regular basis, but they're still enjoyable. So much sucking of candies tonight. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes with these types of candies, right? Sometimes you just have to suck. Just like when you play ranked matches. Pain. Spain without the S. Same with Jolly Ranchers too. Jolly Ranchers are great though. I would say a tier above. I would put it in A tier. A or S, honestly. I think Jolly Ranchers are great, but I would probably say not S tier because I I don't know if it's like just because they're old and they've like melded with the plastic because of heat or something from like being in my pocket, but as a kid, I would always have so much trouble getting them like out of the plastic like wrapping. So I would just end up like eating plastic straight up. like what am I supposed to do when it's like melded together? And never again after the incident. What incident? Never again after that Reddit story. More like, jeez, the Jolly Rancher story. Read that only at your own risk. Let me see. Sometimes you just have to suck. Yeah, Spain without the spin. Uh, Spain without the spin. So just pa. No, it would just be A. 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 I had one that had ants solidified in it. What? Like, like a resin model, or it's like those things from like Jurassic Park where there's some ancient bug solidified in this like stone. I imagine that's what that ant was like. I was like, why is this crunchy? No. That sounds awful. Fun Dip is a childhood favorite. I think, I'm not really a huge fan of it growing older. I don't know. It isn't super appealing anymore. It was kind of cool, like you have the stick and you dip it in some sugar and also suck it because every candy in here apparently is just about sucking things, but um I think that so I'm looking at Discord. I can't see it. Candy gets the suck. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't realize until making this tier list how frequent this manner of eating candy was. I it's so bad. I think that yeah, it's not super appealing as an adult anymore though. So I'd probably put it in. I'd probably put it in C tier, like high C. It's good as a kid. It's good while it lasts, but also not super convenient to eat because, like, if you're trying to do anything while you're eating it, you could, like, get the sugar everywhere. And honestly, like, the stick that you're dipping it into, I don't even know what that's made of, or, like, does that even have a taste by itself? I feel like half the joy in these types of snacks is like pretzels with chocolate. Is like pretzels are good, chocolate's good, so they're better together. But yeah, me when Mellow makes me mod with limited perms. I went back in the Discord, and mods definitely have privileges to like move people and channels and do things. So I don't know why. And I checked the channel perms too, and I just had them all set to neutral. So I think it should be fun, but we'll have to go back in there later. You could use eating it as a way to get out of things. This is true. That's fair. It's kind of like it's kind of like someone wanting to shake your hand, but you were just been eating a bunch of Cheetos and you have Cheeto dust all over your fingers. So you're like, oh, sorry, I can't shake your hand or really interact with you at all. I mean, you could interact with them, but you might as well go all the way with the excuse. Pretzels are mid. What do you mean pretzels are mid? I well, I don't like the big pretzels, but I really enjoy the super thin stick pretzels. I think those are really good for snacks. Figure it out later. Sounds good. Zoned out. Yeah, I'm just going on a rant. No worries, no worries. You better believe I'll shake that dude's hand and get it cheesy. Oh my god. That. Oh my god. I think I would get secondhand, like. I think I'd die a little bit on the inside if I witnessed that taking place or that happened to me. Someone just shook my hand and I look at it and I have cheese dust all over it. Die a little bit on the inside every day. Moving on though. Ferrero Rochers. Just lick your hand, bro. Yeah, because I'm sure they didn't lick their hand at all. You know, it's like secondhand French kiss. Delicious. Ferrero Rocher is like the fancy chocolate, right? It's honestly like it's not actually that fancy, but compared to Hershey's, it's fancy, right? More expensive, probably like 3 times more expensive. But I'm not a huge fan, you know, for me, I think chocolate is chocolate, you know, I'm not like a chocolate connoisseur, so I think I would probably put this B tier, you know. If I'm gonna buy chocolate, I'm just gonna buy cheap chocolate. That being said, thank you for the hydrate Chuki and the head pat, you're welcome. I think, especially as we're nearing Christmas time, I don't know if y'all ever had the Halloween, there's a certain term for it. Is it like litmus or something? I can't remember what it was, but it's where you count down to Christmas and you open up a little slot every day and there's like a chocolate shaped like, I don't know, Santa or whatever else, a reindeer, you know. Those chocolates used to be so good as a kid, but I got one of those calendars maybe a couple years back and the chocolates tasted so bad. Maybe it was just the one I got, but I don't know. Something about it. It just didn't hit the same. I think sometimes when you have too much nostalgia clouding, you know, things often end up more disappointing. There better be 5 bottles of water. Oh my god. Yeah, never trust the calendars. So, next off we have Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. I have mixed feelings about Three Musketeers. What does Three Musketeers have in it again? Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. I don't want like the full ingredient list. I just want the main things. Whipped up fluffy chocolate on chocolate taste. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to feel about the inside. Like, I don't know. It looks kind of appetizing, maybe, but it just kind of gives me an icky feeling when I eat it. Like, I'm not really expecting to have, like, I'm fine with Twix, where it's like caramel inside, but I don't know. Just like a Milky Way without caramel, yeah. I don't know how I feel about the fluffiness in a chocolate bar. So I think I'm gonna do C tier for that one. I think that's probably my first maybe controversial pick. Milky Way is so good. Milky Way, we do have Milky Way. From Milky Way, I enjoy Milky Way. Also, good morning. Good morning, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Milky Way is just not that kind of Milky Way. Milky Way is just straight up milk chocolate, right? Or does it have something else? Oh, no, it has caramel. Creamy caramel, rich chocolate. So is it basically just like a Twix then? What's the difference between a Milky Way and a Twix? Milky Way, Twix. Oh, oops, Twitch. Twix, side by side. Twix has a cookie. I see, I see. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think I definitely prefer Twixes, but I don't mind Milky Ways. Thank you for redeeming your daily star. Left or right Twix? That's the question, right? Usually I always pick right because whether I'm in a maze or it's just about picking left versus right for no sake whatsoever, I think right is always the right, you know? Right is always the right choice. Left Twix is best. Is that so? You seem like the type to pick right Twix. Oh my god. I swear. It literally does not mean anything. Oh my gosh. Such a Scorpio, I swear. Europa, you give off strong Sagittarius vibes. I'm just saying, like. And don't even get me started on Chiyuki. Very strong Taurus vibes. Or Scorpio, I don't know. I don't remember the last time I actually looked at what the star signs were supposed to mean. Right Twix activity. Yeah. But anyways. Do we have Twix in here? I would think we would, right? We have Snickers. Oh, there it is. Twix is obviously A tier, and I think Snickers is B tier. This is my tier list right here. Oh, and sorry, Milky Way is also B tier. That's how I feel about that. Maybe I would bump Twix up to S tier and Milky Way up to A tier. But I don't know. Crunch is mid AF. What, for Twix? You're kind of close with the sign. Was I? I'm not even close. Trying to eat and I get called out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what are you actually, Europa? I'll have to look it up after. York is another mint chocolate candy, right? Which means D tier. Gross. Yo, you're Virgo? I'm actually also Virgo. You know, I should have known Europa. We both have that strong, caring nature about us, you know. Just really uplifting figures in the community. September gang, we rise up. Yes, this is true. September gang, rise up. October gang, rise up. Yeah, October is okay, I guess. I'm a Cancer. Yeah, that's for sure, Chiyuki. I mean, yeah, Cancer star sign, right. The 21 night. Oh, the 21st night of September. Maybe we should play that. Let's see. I actually think I figured out. Let me see, let me see. Of September. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We should play some. Well, I mean, it's November now, so I feel kind of bad playing September music. It is a good song though. But I do need something while we're just kind of chilling here. Something to kind of fill the void. You know a great song? Is it called The 21st Night of September? Let's see. Dinner's not over. Dinner is not over. This image looks a little bit cursed. Oh no no. Let me give it a little sneak peek. Pick the longer version. Let me give it a little sneak peek while I listen to it. Let's see, let's see. Here we are. There we go. Wait a second. Oh my gosh, I thought I was so cool with this setup where I can like listen to things without y'all hearing it, but that's not working. This is very sad. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very last day you gave it away. This year I'm saving it for tears to give it to someone special. I forgot what that last verse was. You gave it away. Mellow cool, you had me shocked. Oh my goodness. I'm like the coolest cucumber. What do you mean? Alright, we'll try it out then. Oh wait. I don't even think I can hear him. Wait a second. Wait just a second. When Mellow said totally bunny the sign, dinner is not over. Excuse me? Wait. Wait a second. Hold up. I need to figure out what's going amok here. Oh, I figured it out. My headset was totally off. You say something soft? I can say the same to you. What? Wait. Oh my goodness. What is this song? Alright, you know what? We'll just run it. Sure. I tasted French. Oh god. Are these lyrics that cursed? I've never heard this song before. Oh boy. Hello, Jack's Tubber, enjoy your SC. Trust us, Jack is great. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, seriously, 2 tracks. Oh my god. I don't know where you guys even find this kind of music. How's the volume, by the way? My kind of music. Dum Dums, I think, are in the same category as Kisses. I think they're great, like, office candy, convenient. You know, you can just kind of do whatever. Naturally, you also suck on them. I think that goes without saying. Music's at a good volume, nice.
Not.
Yeah. Thank you for the nut. Let's see. I think they are kind of basic though. You know, kisses kind of melt in your mouth, and it's chocolate. So, so I think Dum Dums are probably a good B tier. Thank you for the hydrate, Shuki.
Nut.
Dang, you're on a streak. Let's see. What else do we have? How about Airheads? How do we feel about Airheads? Airheads, I think, are pretty good, like the blue and the red, and the green's okay. It's okay. Airheads are just me and candy flown. Watermelon is good too. Yeah, I think I have the same issue that I do with Jolly Ranchers, where it's hard to get it out of the wrapper, but definitely good. Mystery flavor, also interesting. Little gotcha aspect, so that gives it a couple more points. Pretty good Halloween candy. I love gotcha candies, I know, right? What the song's about. I can only hope that I stay blissfully unaware. Let's see. I'll give it an A tier. Why not? Nerds. I'm sorry. Regular nerds go in like low B tier. Altoids, you know, they're like almost universally old people candy. It's not even really candy, it's just a mint, you know, but if you're trying to get mints, you kind of just want to get like mint gum, right?
Squarespace is designed to sell
No, Squarespace, get out of here. Then you should like them then? What do you mean you're not you too? The mint is so extreme in those. That is true. Oh wait, why did I put it in B tier? Yeah, I think that's gonna be D tier. I don't know. I think it's a little bit much. I think everyone just kind of prefers gum these days. Good for opening up sinuses, that's fair. I feel attacked by this comment. No, I mean, they're fine, but, you know, for me personally, I think it's just not something I really go for. Twizzlers. As a drummer, mints are my savior? That's fair. I think, you know, sometimes it's good to have, like, a mint, like a strong mint, during an exam or, like, a time where you really need to concentrate. I think there's actually, like, a scientifically proven study done that it helps you focus. So, I had an AP Euro teacher in high school who would give us mints before our exams. Pretty cool. Twizzlers, my dad is a huge fan of Twizzlers. I think they are like kind of mid. Yeah, I don't really like Twizzlers. I mean, I don't hate them, but you know, if I got a box of candy and it was like Twizzlers, I'd be disappointed. Like I don't think I would ever go out of my way to get Twizzlers. Like, if it was Fun Dip or Dots or Three Musketeers, you know, it's like, you know, it's still kind of enjoyable, but Twizzlers, I don't know. I don't know about that one. Just straight plastic. Baby bottle pops. Yeah, I think I do remember baby bottle pops. I'm like, I swear to you, there was like some virtual world for this. Baby bottle pop online game. Yeah, there absolutely was a world for this. 100%. You can lick it and shake it and dunk it. Right? It's kind of cursed, but yeah, this is it. This is it. Oh my god. What a throwback. These are good. I really enjoyed these as a kid. Back from eating Chiyuki. This is the thing I was talking about. There's a baby bottle pop like online website. A lot of bees and different stuff. What do you mean bees? A lot of bopping and popping. Bro, I was watching Nickelodeon with my little cousin and they still haven't changed the bottle pop ad? Really? That's kind of crazy. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Yeah, these very, very yummy. I mean, not super convenient, like, I wish they just made, I don't know, some suckers or something. Thank you for the hydrant headband. Wish they just made, like, some suckers or something, but you also do need to store the stuff, right? Wow, they have crunchy like nerds now. 2D Max Bottle Pop. Bottle Pop has evolved into a new plane of existence. Thank you for the posture check. I'm getting like the gamer posture already. We're not even playing any games. No shrimp mellow, yeah. No shrimp Europe either during studying. So, heading back. Baby bottle pops. Grandpa back is no joke, that's for sure. I know, my back is straight now. I'm like so tall. Before I'm like down here. Now I'm up here. I have to change the direction of my mic too. Alright, so baby bottle pops. I would be happy to receive this. I would probably do You Wish, Baby Ruth. Listen, I sound like a bag of Rice Krispies when we do posture checks. Oh, because your back cracks? You wish you were tall? What do you mean, Chiyuki? I'm literally... What was it? Oh my god, my memory. Let me concentrate. I think Chiyuki was like, what? 5'4", maybe, if we're being generous. SMH in my head. Don't at me. Don't remember. Yeah. It was on the shorter end though. 100%. Baby 5'8"? Absolutely not. You're definitely not 5'8", Yuki. Let me see. I would either give this S or A tier. Probably A tier. I think they're great. But again, not super convenient. You know, I need a mixture of being really good and convenient to hit S tier. My chat full of armors, yeah, armors. Tell me I'm not seeing Twizzlers in D tier, greatest. Listen. Twizzlers are just not very like tasty, you know? They don't have a lot of flavor in them. Like if they were like nerd ropes, then they'd be up in A tier, but there's just not that much going on. Chuki's like 8 feet tall. This is blatantly false information on your height. I mean, I am so tall. Yeah, totally. I'm about to sub just to unsub because of the Twizzlers. Greatest, no. Twizzlers aren't your favorite candy though, right, greatest? Bro, we finna scrub. I saw goobers in F tier. No, these are things that I haven't had before. Tiny Mellow Giant Yuki confirmed. Yeah, I'm actually just Chibi Mellow. And Chiyuki is basically like normal Mellow. This is our comparison. Not my favorite. That is good because they are not that good. No, I'm kidding. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, even if they're not objectively correct. Size should be down to make him seem smaller than you are. Yeah. No. Listen. This is my height, and this is Chuki right here. Oh, actually, look, Chuki fits perfectly in chat. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Back on the shoulder. And then we do a little spin. Alright. There we go. Whoop. Perfect. Just checked. It's 2.5. Oh my god. That's so long. What a big candy bar that is. I'm in a comp game. Just want to say hi. Aw. Thank you, Sal. Good luck in your comp game. I hope it goes well. And I hope it's a swift victory and not a swifty, because swifties are crazy. I mean, what? Oh my god, I shouldn't have said that. Alright, listen. My roommate, actually has, a swifty addiction, and I don't want to make fun of him for it, but it's a little concerning because I think they're actually like insane. Like the addiction goes a little too far, you know? It's like, especially nowadays, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me looking from like a third person perspective, but you know, it's scary. It's too scary. ASMR stream starting now. Only speaking, only whispering into the mic. Why is Mellow ASMR so good though? The duality of chatter, Chiyuki versus Europa. My face when everyone thought I was a short king. Salute, you'll always be a short king in my heart. Taking off both my earbuds. So rude. Oh my gosh. Wait a second. I think I'm still in a channel, aren't I? Here we go. Don't you know I'm human too? Alright. Moving on. Where were we? We were rating... What did we rate last? Was it Twizzlers or Baby Pop? I don't think I've actually ever had Babe Ruths. My ears have been bleeding because of Mellow. Yeah. Whatever you say, buddy, whatever you say. What is this? Is this black licorice? I haven't had this, but I've heard terrible things. Scary. Bitter? Yeah. I figure. Do not. Blow pops are good though. These are the ones with gum inside them, right? I'd say A tier for them. Bottle caps. I have had, these are actually Willy Wonka sponsored, branded candy bottle caps. I've had these before, but I don't know. I don't really remember them. So I assume they're pretty mid. So we'll throw these in C tier. You know, maybe as a kid they're kind of good, but otherwise, not really. Now, everyone's favorite Halloween candy. The ones that look like pumpkins, right? Or you can use them as fangs for your vampire. You could eat an entire bag of those? No, don't say that, Europa. Don't say that. These are... I feel like I used to maybe like these as a kid, but I am not a huge fan. Not a huge fan now. No, those are great. I have heard so much hate for these over the year. Maybe that's like biased me. Candy corn, yeah. That's the name. I don't know. During October, I'm at least 15% candy corn. Yeah, that is a little bit concerning, Yopa. I think I'm legally obligated to put these in D tier. You haven't had candy corn? Wow. You know what, just for... Well, no, I can't. I was gonna say just for you, I'd put in C tier, but... it is... They're almost universally hated. Like, I think I would actually get canceled if I did any higher. What are these? I can't even tell. I wish we had bigger logos on these. I'll just keep it zoomed in. Charleston Chew Vanilla? I've never had these before. I assume it's like ice cream bar type deal though. Chocolate chip cookie dough bites. I think I have had these before. Just for me, how sweet. Yeah. Just for Europe. I don't know if I would bump anything up for Chuki though. There are struggle candy. Which, the candy corn or the cookie dough bites? Those are D, but an A in my heart. Oh, I see. Yeah. Cookie dough bites. I mean, everyone loves cookie dough, right? Even though you're not supposed to eat it raw, everyone does anyways. Tears of the Borderland. Yeah, I said I was gonna do Tales of the Borderland, but maybe I should call it Tears of the Borderland. Thank you for the name suggestion. Well, appreciate that. Let me update that. Perfect. Tears of the Borderlands stream. We'll get some Borderlands in towards the end. That's why you're a dummy? Yeah. I'd like to see your candy tier list. I'll send this link out to everyone in the Discord to make their own tier list, and we can compare. Got a massive headache. Oh no. Definitely hydrate, Will. Hope you feel better soon. cookie dough, though, is great. I don't really know how to feel about these just because I haven't had them in so long. But I'm willing to give it like a B tier. Just because of cookie dough. You know, you can't go wrong with cookie dough. Even though there's some things Europa does that I'll set myself up for adoption. Yeah, like what could Europa ever do wrong? Have you had them before? I think I have. I mean, I may be mistaken. I assume based on this graphic that it's like little mini cookie dough, like, I don't know, pieces that are dipped in chocolate. So it sounds pretty good. Oh, they don't taste like cookie dough? Really? Oh my gosh, that's sad. Ow. We'll put it in D tier then. If it doesn't taste like cookie dough, what's the point? This is false advertising. Supposedly cookie dough. That is soul crushing. I can't believe this. Oh, here's another fancy chocolate brand. Ghirardelli. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna say the same thing about these that I do with Ferrero Rocher. It's one of your favorite, really. A very mom candy. What? Ghirardelli. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know. Oh, it's chocolate and caramel. I see. I think I have had these not too long ago. But so expensive. Oh my goodness, for chocolate. But I mean, I guess Twix is probably more expensive if you do like it's probably only like $1 for Twix, right? Well, maybe $1.25 now because of inflation for a chocolate bar, but Ghirardelli's like what? $6 for like a whole thing? I know, but so worth it on bad days. I love every single one of these chocolates. They are all very good. Where are you finding a Twix for less than $2? That's true. I haven't bought chocolate in a long time. Let me see. What does a normal Twix go for nowadays? Twix. Cry about it, Mel. I won't even share my whole bag of chocolates with you. That's so mean. Let's go on. Yeah, see, $1.39 at Target for a Twix bar. I assume this is like fun size though. $3.59 at Ace Hardware. Jeez, Ace is marking those up big time. They have cookie dough ones now, apparently. $3 at Walmart for a pack. Marked down from $12. Might have to snag the 75% off. Cookie dough ones are so good. Dang. I need to make a video where I'm like actually trying these all at the same time. I should have done it right after Halloween when everything was marked down. I did manage to, on the day after Halloween, I managed to get some gummy clusters that were buy one, get one free. But yeah, we have Crunch next. I think Crunch is kinda mid. I mean, it feels like it wanna be Kit Kat. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the chocolate's kind of mid, and the crunch is kind of mid. I don't know. It just feels unoriginal. Crunch is alright. It's I. That's why it gets C tier. Kit Kat's the lesser brother, yeah, basically. yeah. They had so many ADs for it. Oh, so many ads for it until today. Yeah, I have seen a lot of crunch ads. They're marketing it hard. Haribo gummy bears. How do we feel about Haribo gummy bears? I only remember. I think they're okay. I don't think they really taste like anything though. I mean, maybe like a little bit of sugar. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're fine. This is kind of like an old person candy too. I only remember the commercials. Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind for me when I think of Haribo gummy bears are those Amazon ads. Oh my god, the infamous Amazon ads. Or sorry, not Amazon ads, the infamous Amazon reviews for the sugar-free, yeah, Haribo gummy bears that essentially acted as laxatives for people unknowingly, and the reviews are hilarious. They're like talking about the spawn of Satan that crawled out of them, and they're like on their golden porcelain throne for the next 3 hours. Jeez, because they ate like all, because these were like gigantic bags, and I mean, gummy bears aren't very filling, right? So you can eat a ton of those in one sitting. I can't even imagine. But yeah, the reviews are basically like, yeah, I wouldn't even give these to my worst enemy. Haribo gummy bear reviews. I think the reviews might be gone now, potentially. This is a 1 pound bag. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, they changed up the formula, unfortunately. But currently unavailable. Oh no. I think there's a website. Thank you, Chuki, for the high train. Oh, here we go. See You in Hell, Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears, 2015. It was my last class of the semester. Wait, let me hide you before I forget. It was my last class of the semester, and the final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to decide between sleeping in or cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending and everyone was going home for the summer, a lot of items were on sale, including the snacks and candy that they kept up front. Being in the hungry state that I was in, it felt only logical to pick the largest, least expensive candy in order to get my bang for the buck, or more bang for the buck. And there they sat, 2 bags. Oh my god, 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Buy one, get one free. What a deal, I thought naively. I would eat 1 bag before my test and 1 bag afterwards. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that they would soon unleash on my poor foreheads. I sat down at my desk as the professor informed us that due to issues with cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I'll give you 10 minutes to use the restroom now. This will be your last chance. Any takers? The demon bears hadn't released their unholy necromancy upon my stomach yet, so in my moment of ignorant foolishness, I remained seated, still munching on those miniature bear-shaped bombs. After the students, wise enough to take the professor's offer, had returned, the professor handed out the test. I was 6 questions in when it happened. It started subtly at first, almost like a slight tingly sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were desperately trying to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions had orchestrated an attack on my colon. I fought to contain the groan that was escaping my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, I assume, and I need to get through this test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bear's burning hot, liquidy dark magic crashed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to close the hatch just in time, but those relentless, toxic bears beat against it like orcs breaking down the doors of Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to do so much as shift in my seat without risking a breach. I kept fighting through my exam, clenching my cheeks with all my might. Beads of sweat began rolling down my neck. Suddenly, a loud gurgling war cry came from my belly, and the entire class lifting their heads. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I promptly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet, sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid man, and behold, the handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it as if it were a gift from God himself. It took me less than half a second to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary buttocks upon the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damn liquefied souls of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned to my sphincter and entered the watery abyss below. I had never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in my backyard, and burned the remaining bag of gummy bears. I leave with this: do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon anyone, not even my worst enemy. The only place these godforsaken hell bears belong are buried deep below the earth's surface. Oh my god, what a deal. The demon bears. Gift from God, yeah. Jesus. So these are the classic 1 pound bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Wow. Wow. 25,000 people found this helpful. This was bad. Oh my god. This is a whole novel, Jesus Christ. It's so many people. Do not buy this. Gummy bears cloudy, not clear, stale and horrible taste. Yeah, these are even the recent reviews after they changed the formula was saying that they're just bad quality. Where's the documentary on this? Actually, though, these kind of remind me of how funny that one Garfield plushies reviews were. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to check that one out. Let me see. Oh my god. Do we want to read this? Yeah, you know what? Sure, why not? Hell holds no surprises for me anymore. This is a cautionary tale, and unlike most of the other reviews on this product, this is a true story, and its authenticity can be qualified by a small news item that appeared in the Toronto Star's local news section during the month of April in 2013, much to my chagrin. I would consider myself a prudent man, not given to bouts of outspokenness or craving attention, and certainly not one to rock the boat. On any given day, I can be found reading a crime novel on a park bench in the middle of the city, soaking in the opulence of nature while nibbling on my tuna fish sandwiches and fending off the voracious gulls and squirrels that threaten to spoil my repose. This is me, law-abiding and introspective, which is why it came as a shock to me to find myself incarcerated because of the devil's confectionery, Satan's sweetmeat, Lucifer's lozenges, the horror that is known as Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. Actually, crime novel. I need to change the category to like reading or something. I don't think there is a reading category though, so we'll just keep it on just chatting. This isn't chill November vibes anymore though. Reading candy tier list. Gummy bear reviews. Perfect. PC sounds like it's going to explode. That's not good. It can't handle all of this tension from the story. Love how clicky your keyboard is. Yeah, I have a mechanical keyboard. Very, very clicky. Let's see. So, I'll set the scene. It was late winter, early spring in Toronto, and the city had just been digging itself out from a late season snowstorm. I was heading to Pearson International Airport for a red-eye flight to Amsterdam in order to give the Dutch arm of our company some training on the new software that had been installed. I'm deliberately being vague to prevent my place of work from being linked in any way to that incident that occurred. I had just finished packing, checked the time, and found I was running late. My flight was at 7:10 p.m., and it was now almost 5 p.m. Cursing softly, I ran out to the car and threw my bags in the trunk, hitting the gas a little harder than usual in my haste to make it to the long-term parking lot as soon as possible. Luckily, traffic was light on the 401, and I made it to the airport in record time, but knew that my chances of making the flight were still at risk if I didn't use my time wisely. I hadn't eaten since lunch, and I was feeling a little bit hungry, my stomach rumbling loudly in protestation, oh my gosh, this vocabulary, which caused me to look around at the other travelers rushing past me in the busy terminal. Mortified that my bodily noises might be heard by others, I briskly checked my watch and decided that I had enough time to grab a quick snack before going through the baggage check and security, and would get something more substantial once I was checked through security. I spotted a vending machine nestled in a relatively low-traffic corner of the terminal and rushed over, already pulling out my credit card and mentally assessing what I had a craving for, so as to save time interacting with the machine. My eyes scanned the colorful array of confection quickly, coming to a rest on a tantalizing, rainbow-colored bag of gummy bears with the simple white and red logo, Haribo, emblazoned across the bag in what appeared to be a slightly tweaked Helvetica rounded font. Wow, so detail-oriented. Now, I'd pause here in the story for a moment to underscore the importance of making proper choices. I was hungry. When you're hungry, you should eat food. Food is defined as a nutritious substance that people consume to maintain life. This is what food is. These days, the definition of the word food has been bastardized, and the meaning has been broadened to include veritably any material that can be digested, or rather chewed and swallowed without causing death or severe illness. Haribo sugar-free gummy bears are not food. They aren't even from this planet. I imagine their origins being conceived in a boardroom in hell by a tatina of creative pain administrators with senior level demons rubbing their hands together in ghoulish delight as hell's chief chemist slowly lifts the veil on their new creation. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that bet. The point here being, I made a very, very, very poor choice. I pushed the button, and the vending machine ejected the brightly colored bag into my awaiting hands. I had always liked gummy bears. They were bright, but rather innocuous. They weren't overly sweet so as to become cloying, and of course, each candy came in a visage of a rather happy, docile bear, reminiscent of the picture one's mind's eye holds of all anthropomorphic bears from Yogi to Winnie. The way I figured it, I was taking a bit of a holiday from life so I could relax my fastidiously regimented daily schedule a little to allow for some frivolity. After all, I was going to be in Amsterdam come morning, with 16 hours to kill before I had to be training the Dutch employees. Maybe I would take a trip down to one of the coffee shops in the red light district. Ooh. And really let my hair down. No, I wouldn't do that. I would see that area of the city from the bus as I went to the hotel, where I would eat at the hotel restaurant and drink sparkling water. So, I'd better enjoy the gummy bears, my one extravagance to commemorate my break from routine. This is really so well written. I joined the queue in the KLM line, which was mercifully short, most likely because of all of the passengers for my flight had already been checked through, as the flight was scheduled to depart in an hour. I checked my watch again, frowned, and absent-mindedly opened the bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. What kind of half Wattpad review? Yeah, it does give Wattpad fanfic wishes it could be this well written, let me tell you. Sheesh. But this is the moment. This is the moment he knew. Wait. Let me see. Where is it? There it is. Moving on. So, I checked my watch again, frowned, and absent-mindedly opened the bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears and began to munch on them as the line slowly advanced. To be fair, they tasted fine, just like every other manufacturer's brand of the colorful candy, and they were sugar-free to boot. This is what made the whole incident that followed so baffling. If they had tasted off or different, I most likely wouldn't have continued to shovel them into my mouth absent-mindedly while daydreaming about what I would order to eat from room service in my hotel in Amsterdam. As I gave the attendant my e-ticket and she weighed my bags, the first of the pains began in my stomach. I thought nothing of it at first, chalking it up to the fact that I needed something more substantial than gummy worms to tackle my hunger. But over the course of the next 5 minutes, the shooting pain began to come in with more rapid succession. At this point, I had my boarding pass printed, and rubbing my stomach a little, I proceeded to security. I briefly entertained the thought of trying to find a restroom before going through security, but at that point my discomfort was manageable, and I didn't think it could get any worse, certainly not with the amount of time it would take to clear security. I joined the line and started fishing for my passport to present to the agent checking tickets. I felt a thin sheet of sweat break out on my forehead and underarms, and my features flushed for a moment as a wave of heat washed over me. I didn't pay it much heed, as going through security always caused me great anxiety, and I chalked it up to pre-flight jitters. It was only as I stood face to face with the agent and handed her my passport and ticket that I had a glimpse of the agony that was about to begin. It felt like time rippled for a moment, as if my consciousness, buckled so intense, was the pain that fired through my bowels. I grimaced spastically and emitted a low moan. and felt myself take an involuntary step sideways. Stars shot through my head briefly, and my vision blurred and then snapped back into focus. The agent was staring at me with a slight consternation and asked me if I was all right. I pulled myself together and stood up straight and declared that I was fine, mortified that I had a lapse of decorum not only in public, but at the security clearance in an airport. As I fumbled off my belt to go through the metal detector, the pain in my stomach increased, and I practically had to sit on the floor to take my shoes off, terrified of what would happen if I bent at the middle to do it. It was becoming increasingly more evident to me that this wasn't just a stomachache. No, this was something much worse. As a child, I had had a bout of diarrhea after a trip to Mexico with my family. I remember the feeling of nausea that swept through me before my child self had surrendered to the gas pains and parked myself on the toilet for an hour, shitting until I felt like I didn't have any bones left. And that was how I was feeling now, with several key differences. The pain was worse. The sense of an impending bowel movement was so formidable, it gave me temporary amnesia, and it took all of my willpower, all of it, to clench my butt cheeks together to prevent my sphincter from exploding. A sudden shock of pain racked my body, and I half wondered if I was going to give birth to the Tasmanian devil. The crazy, fever-induced image of said cartoon animal chasing Bugs Bunny through the splashy, volcanic kettle that was my stomach caused me to elicit a short, maniacal bark of laughter as I approached the metal detector, a wild, distant look in my eyes, sweat now beginning to pour off of me like a long-distance runner in Kenya. The security agent on the other side of the detector shot a quick glance over to her coworker, who narrowed his eyes and made a subtle movement toward his holster. My breathing became uneven as I entered the metal detector and realized with an alarm that I had taken off my socks without even registering it, and one of my shirt tails was untucked at the front. I held my breath, my eyes bulging dangerously from my head as the machine scanned me. As I shakily moved forward towards the agent for a pat-down, my stomach began to elicit sounds that can only be described as otherworldly. It started off as a sort of bubbling sound heard from afar and grew in pitch and intensity at an alarming rate. My jaw dropped in shock, as what I can only describe as the sound of an agonized wailing alley cat in heat with a persistent Doppler effect added to its voice, emitted from some nether region of my intestines. The officer's eyes widened in alarm, and she kept her eyes glued to my stomach as she thoroughly patted me down. As she reached my shins, I felt my innards suddenly expand and plummet towards my rectum. With cat-like reflexes, I squeezed my sphincter shut with what seemed like nanoseconds to spare, and I knew that if I didn't get to the bathroom immediately, I would shit myself. With a Herculean effort and all of the strength that I could muster, I forced my butt cheeks together, knowing that one false move would open the floodgates. I began to walk like a duck, trying to remain as inconspicuous as possible, not even caring now what other people were seeing in front of them. A disheveled, barefoot 40-year-old businessman, red-faced and bulgy-eyed, sweating profusely, shaking slightly and walking without bending his knees. With single-minded intensity, I grabbed my carry-on, shoes, and socks from out of the plastic tub that had passed the x-ray inspection, and without putting anything back on, I turned on my heels with the intention of finding the nearest restroom and slowly dying there, one squirt at a time. But that's not what happened. I turned to go and found myself staring at 3 armed agents who stopped me and asked if I would follow them. "Why? What's the matter?" I stammered, wincing slightly as the act of speech seemed to strain the tenuous and extremely fragile truce I had negotiated between my bowels and the tempest that raged within. I have to go to the bathroom right now, I pleaded. Just follow us, please, they said, leaving no room for argument. The other travelers began clearing the security check, staring with curiosity and revulsion as the spectacle unfolded before them, whispering amongst themselves and hurrying to pack up their belongings and get as far away from me as possible, no doubt assuming that the airport had nabbed some sort of domestic terrorist. If I hadn't been feverishly trying to hold back the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, I likely would have died of shame. Oh boy. With each step I took towards the room that they ushered me into, I felt that my legs would give way. I marveled at how strong the human will could be. Marveled at what was essentially patching a hole in the Hoover Dam with bubble gum could actually be sustained indefinitely. Maybe I would make it through this whole ordeal after all. The room they brought me into was an examination room. I had pretty much stopped registering details of my environment as my consciousness closed off all but the absolute necessary functions: breathing, ability to walk. But I snapped back to reality when I heard the snap of rubber. The slow dawning of realization poked through my agony and stoic resolve as I turned to face an agent donning rubber gloves. Oh no. Sir, we are going to perform a cavity search on you. A young, fresh-faced agent stated in a firm but emotionless voice. His short-cropped blonde hair was immaculate, and for a crazy moment I wondered if he was an actor, and this was all some sort of elaborate practical joke done to amuse bored kids watching YouTube. He must have taken my tortured silence for resistance, because he looked at me sharply and said, "Lower your pants and underwear, please, and face the desk." Panic started to grip me in its icy grasp, and the sudden adrenaline threatened to destroy my sphincter's bulwarks and rend my anus in two. I inhaled sharply, and with a pained gasp, I doubled up my efforts to clench my cheeks together. "Sir, please." Bored kids for you too. Face the desk. "Sir, please," I begged, deferring to this kid in an act of desperation. "I have to go to the bathroom. You can follow me into the stall if you need to, but I had some bad Haribo sugar-free gummy bears, and now I feel like—" But they had stopped listening and smirked at each other. Two of the other agents, a tall, dark-haired female and a shorter, balding, fat man, looked away from me, and I could see them shaking a little as they stifled their laughs. "Sir, face the wall, put your hands on the desk, and spread your cheeks," the young agent stated, a lopsided grin on his face. "But," I began to protest, and then a fresh shock of pain forced me to stop and lean on the table for support, as an ungodly howling rose from my stomach. Spread. Oh my god, this is actually turning into fanfic. But I began to protest, and fresh shock of pain forced me to stop and lean on the table for support as an ungodly howling rose from my stomach. Something between the dying moans of a woolly mammoth and the sound of bubble wrap popping underwater. I exhaled shakily, and my focus began to narrow as I rallied for the final battle, shaking uncontrollably and sweat literally raining down onto the tabletop in from me. I turned to face the wall and heard a meek, childlike voice pleading from somewhere in the room. "Please," it said, and then again, "Please." From somewhere within me, my mind recognized that this sound had issued from me, although my consciousness had now begun to separate from my body, and I held my breath and prayed to God for strength. "He probably has some heroin or something up there that opened up," the female guard said, as part of me that hadn't escaped into the ether yet acknowledged that she was behind me to my left, probably high as a kite. "Look at him," she said. The shorter guard agreed with a snort off to my right. "Spread your cheeks," the young agent said, his voice directly behind me and lower than the other two, "and bend over." Please God, please God, please God, please God. I whispered in a desperate, maniacal mantra, not even aware of my surroundings anymore. I felt like I was lost in an opium fog with half-snatched images and sounds filtering through to create a nonsensical version of reality. Another volley of pain tore through me, and I involuntarily leaned forward over the desk. My focus completely narrowed now to a spot on the wall 2 feet in front of me, a curious imperfection in what seemed to be a whitewashed stone wall. It was a dark blotch about 5 millimeters long and shaped like a smiling bear, a yellow dancing bear. No, a green bear. No, red. It was all colors of the rainbow. My God, it was beautiful. Oh God, we're seeing things now. We're seeing the Haribo gummy bears. It just took something as simple as a slight breeze to trigger Armageddon. That's all. No trumpets, no fanfare, no fire raining from the heavens, no dogs and cats living together in harmony, no finger on the button, no prophet to predict it, no nothing. As I stared at the rainbow bear smiling and dancing in front of me, my mouth agape, drooling, eyes glazed and bloodshot, face coated with a sheen of sweat, I heard the softest sound, an exhalation from the young agent behind me. And then, at the same instant, the warm air of his breath feathered across my butt cheeks. For just a moment, maybe less, maybe a split second, even a nanosecond, I felt the presence of God there with me in the room. As neurons began to misfire at a blinding rate, nerve ending bristled and muscles twitched reflexively. I stood on the brink with one foot hovering over the edge, and then, without taking a step, I found myself plummeting. With a sound like an extra-large plastic ketchup bottle being run over by a Mack truck, my sphincter released. The pressure of the blast pushed me hard into the desk, and the legs of the desk screeched as they scraped across the floor. My body remained rigid for a moment, and I experienced a relief that can only be described as orgasmic in its purity. My eyes rolled back into my head, and my tongue lolled out of my head like a half silly dog, and I emitted a low sustained groan that grew in pitch as the filthy torrent pushed its way out of my body. Tremors racked my body, and I must have looked like a fish out of water, with an endless stream of shit firing out of its ass. Other sounds and sensations started to filter in now as my consciousness began to materialize once more. I don't know if I feel like hydrating anymore. This person had it much worse. The muffled scream. A perfect time to drink water. Oh God. You're right. I need a break. Alright. Back into battle we go. The muffled scream of a dungeon filled with prisoners near death radiated from my stomach. The rustling sound of liters of liquid trying to escape through an aperture too small to accommodate it all at the same time. The omnipresent sound of a chunky liquid spattering against a hard surface with great force. The high-pitched screaming of a woman's voice calling out to God. Another voice sobbing uncontrollably, imploring to make it stop, and my own ecstatic, monotone wail. When my ordeal had eventually run its course, I left panting for breath and wobbly-legged, half crying, half laughing with relief, barely lucid and feeling as if I had birthed an elephant. My colon felt like someone had poured chili sauce all over it and then sent in a colony of fire ants to eat it. Through my sobs, I heard the sound of dripping, like when the sprinklers are eventually turned off after an office fire, or after a thunderstorm when the willow that overhangs a pond continues to rain down long after the sky has stopped. From behind me, the sobbing continued, and I heard someone trying to speak into a walkie-talkie, but nonsensical words were all that man could speak, which sounded like the ravings of a lunatic. With great relief, I slowly pulled myself off the table, legs trembling, my stomach eliciting one last sound, a loud, prolonged gasp bubbling that eerily resembled a pig orgasm. I slowly turned my head to survey the devastation, and in that instant, if I had a pencil or some other sharp object, I probably would have gouged my eyes out in revulsion. And the smell was enough to drive a man insane. It was the stench of rotting potatoes mixed with sulfur and ammonia, cooked in a broth of chicken feces, and left to age for 2 weeks in a yeasty stew at the bottom of a French outhouse. And half a whiff of this ghoulish brine, I immediately stopped breathing through my nose, but the taste was to remain in the back of my throat for months to come. Oh my god, we're almost at the end. The young agent had taken the brunt of the foul witch's brew, and at first I couldn't process what I was seeing. I thought somehow the young blonde kid had been spirited away and replaced by a brown golem or an ATV that had spent the better part of a day driving through every mud puddle he could find after a torrential downpour. With some degree of compartmentalization, I came to understand that for some unfathomable reason, this kitten hadn't moved, or hadn't been able to move, through the entire fecal deluge. He had weathered the entire assault head-on like some sort of hero from Greek mythology. I had given this poor schmuck a one-man shit bukkake that would make a Brazilian pornographer retch with disgust, and he was still in the same position he must have been from the moment of first impact. I tried to comprehend how he must be feeling, what he must be going through psychologically, but it became evident very quickly that he had become very broken, no doubt forced so deeply within himself once the fire hose had been turned on that there was little to no hope of him ever coming back from it. Certainly not without extensive psychotherapy or lobotomy. I looked through beyond his quivering, catonic, crouched form to see a perfect outline of him cut out on the white wall behind him, either side filled in with a dripping, opaque layer of alternatively pulpy and runny fecal stew. I noticed 2 quivering masses at either extremes of the room and realized they were humanoid in form, although the caterwauling and that was coming from these broken creatures was just blubbering gibberish. And this was the tableau that was burnt into my mind's eye for eternity. Needless to say, I missed my flight. In fact, the next week is a blur. I have vague recollections of an army of hazmat-clad figures looming through the brown landscape of the soiled room, the slopping sounds of rubber boots squelching in puddles of detritus, uncontrollable wailing, and an animal-like sound issuing from the mouths of creatures that had been traumatized beyond their capacity for being put back together. The complete loss of sensation from my waist down as I was rolled through the room on a waterproof gurney, its wheels struggling to surf on top of the shit-soaked floor. I spent a week or so in the hospital, enclosed in a well-ventilated, sealed room, with suited doctors coming in on the hour to monitor my vital signs as they tried to rehydrate my body. I had apparently expelled every available drop of water from my body that was possible to sustain life without a short period of time. All of my clothes were incinerated in the hospital's crematorium, and the soiled bag of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears was never recovered. This is my story. It is inconceivable to think that this kind of product can be sold legally and misrepresented as food. I was lucky. I survived. But as for the families of the survivors and the survivors themselves, They will forever live with the trauma of the events that took place at Pearson International Airport on the snowy day in April 2013. God. Oh, I wish you could see the ungodly expressions I've been making. This is so amazing. This is really something. Yeah, I'm glad all of you enjoyed it. Hopefully not too traumatizing. Let's see if I can look up this story. What was it? Toronto Star's local news. April 2013. Pearson Airport. April 2013. It was an hour, 50 minutes of review just for that one review or for both of these? Pearson flight delay caused by security breach. Gummy bears explosion at airport. Security breach. That's all it says is security breach. Interesting. No criminality that took place. Wow. Toronto Sun. Looks like some people tried to dig into it, but doesn't look like anyone was able to fully pinpoint it. That is wild. Yeah, I need a head pet after that one. Oh my god. That was a lot of reading. My goodness. I feel like I haven't seen some of that diction in years. Wow. BuzzFeed, of course, BuzzFeed did an article on it. Napalm. Better be second bottle of water. Oh my goodness. This is basically how it went down, I guess. Gastrointestinal Armageddon. You don't understand. Ow. Yeah. Ow. Oh boy. What a time to be alive. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, we were making a tier list, right? My goodness. Wow. Right. Oh my. Yes, thank you for the posture check. So, after hearing these stories, where do you think we should rank Haribo gummy bears? Never look at gummy bears the same way ever again. Oh boy. Yeah, I think with all of that in mind, I think Haribo gummy bear should be a burned down below tier. Yeah. We can actually, I think we can add one. Add a row below. Actually, wait. Let's delete this row and then let's do this. Here we go. Burn wouldn't give to my worst enemy. There we go. Beautiful. Perfect. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Oh, wow. What a time. High chews are obviously S tier. Goes without saying. Super flavorful. And it's not like gum where it's like super yummy and then it's like you have to deal with flavorless plastic after. It's just the whole thing, you know, you just eat it straight up. Not super hard either, yeah. Definitely enjoy high chews. Milk duds. I don't know if I've ever had milk duds, to be honest. Milk and caramel. I probably have had them, but I don't know. If I did have them, I don't think I enjoyed them very much. And it doesn't stick to the plastic. Very true. High chews are just great all around. Easy S tier. Here we have knockoff trolley gummy worms. I've seen these around recently. Are these also like supposed to be sour? Or are they just like non-sour? Love when they melt together in the box and became one single milk dud. Delicious. Oh boy. Gummy bears. Yeah, Black Forest gummy worms. I've never had them, but I would be hard pressed to choose those over trolley gummy worms. Jelly bellies. See, I feel like whenever it comes to like small little, what do you even call these? I don't know, like little jelly beans? There you go. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure Jelly Belly is the company behind those too. So I don't think I could ever have one of those flavors without also like getting traumatic flashbacks to the alternative flavor. Yeah, definitely screenshot. Because what are the options? They're like pretty bad. What is it called? Bamboozled challenge, right? Bamboozled. Jelly bean game. So the options are Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. Lose. Buttered popcorn or rotten egg, you know. Could be, maybe buttered popcorn would be alright. I don't know if I'd see the issue with these like flavors is I don't know if I'd want a flavor like I enjoyed buttered popcorn, but I don't really want buttered popcorn flavor, you know. But yeah, buttered popcorn or rotten egg, I'd say this could be a win-lose. Peach or barf, okay. Another one lose. Juicy pear, booger. Coconut or baby wipes. Lawn clippings or lime. Toothpaste or berry blue. I think this is a win-win. This is easily the best possible one, right? Because berry flavor is always good, and honestly, toothpaste, like, I assume it's mint, most likely. So, you know, pretty good. Canned dog food or chocolate pudding is a lose-lose. Moldy cheese or caramel corn, skunk spray or licorice. I feel like most of these are lose-lose. Bad times. I feel awful for any streamers that do this. Maybe we could make this a subathon goal, but I would really rather not. Oh my god. I think I would actually throw up on my keyboard. Dog food, yeah. Yeah, I would love that. Lawn clippings and toothpaste might be okay. Yeah, lawn clippings, true. I guess if it's just like grass taste. Yes, ASMR gold too. I'm sure Chiyuki will be at the front of the line waiting for the ASMR stream, right? Can't wait for the drawing stream. True. So, jelly beans, I'm gonna say D tier. You know, some of them are good, but like you can't even tell. Like you have to like really look close, and even if you get a normal package, I feel like you need to really look close and decipher what flavor it is based on the markings, you know? I won't, never ever. Oh my goodness. So unsupportive, I swear. Juicy Drop Pop. I remember these vaguely. These were pretty sour, weren't they? Probably. I'd probably put these in like C tier. I think, you know, it's kind of a fun one-time thing. Not something I do regularly though. Maybe B tier. Been here and possibly given more time unpaid for 5 or more days. Oh my goodness. Juicy Drop Pops. Let me look them up again. Juicy Drop Pops. There we go. I have to like reach around my mic. You're ungrateful. I've given you gold stars. No, you've withheld gold stars and cookies. Yeah. This is good stuff. But I'd say these are like a I'm trying to think. These are kind of like the baby bottle pops, right? I'll put it in B tier. I think they're pretty solid. Not something I'd eat regularly, but they're good. Nostalgia factor too. Got like 6 gold stars. Show me, where's all my gold stars at? Still remember that, but nothing else. Yeah, where's my cookie at? I want a snickerdoodle cookie. That's my favorite cookie. Oh, here are the Kinder eggs. Banned. Wouldn't give it to my worst enemy. No. I mean, they're fine. I don't think I've ever actually had them before, to be honest. Maybe it's because they were banned. I don't know. I assume they're fine, though. Krabby Patty sliders, obviously S tier. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Krabby Patty gummies are so good. Oh my god. I felt like such a chef cooking it up, adding all the different layers. I had like a little phase where I would get all of the different gummy like foods, like the pizza one and the burger one, and you would have like a whole meal with sides and everything of just only gummies. Yeah, I love those. Perfect every time. Exactly. Nothing more to be said. I don't think I've heard of Hershey's Cracked. Milk chocolate with chocolate. What does that say? Milk chocolate with chocolate. Or sorry, with crisped. I can't even tell. Let me see. Milk. Wait, what is it called? Hershey's Cracked. Hershey's Cracked. Hershey's went to court to argue their chocolate is food. Interesting. Hershey's cracker resembling candy irritates cops. Selling candy designed to resemble crack cocaine? Oh my god. This is wild. What? With crisped rice. Oh, I see. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of this before. Also, thank you for the headband, Chuki. And sorry, my headset turned off again because we're not listening to anything, so I didn't hear the sound effect. I swear I feel like I got to make a cold start emote for myself for a moment. You got to. So you can spam it. Whenever I do awesome, amazing things deserving of gold stars, which is every day, right? Totally. Let me throw some music on again. Or something, Something. I think I have some music around here. Yeah. Play some breakcore music. What is breakcore? I'm concerned. When we have such good other music available to us. Let's see. Here we are. Lo-fi fruits. Beautiful. Breakcore. Lo-fi breakcore. I can check it out. There we go. That's good too. Alright. Sounds good. I think I'm playing this through my Spotify browser, so I think I should be able to skip ads, potentially. Cracked, we'll say we haven't had. Laffy Taffy, at least 2 gold stars. Now this is Mellow, yeah. Very mellow. Laffy Taffy, I am not really sure how to feel about Laffy Taffy. I feel like I don't know. Like, some of the flavors
Disney
are
Plus
kind
presents
of
a song
good.
inspired by the new movie
Oh my
Dashing Through
god.
the Snow.
I'm getting Christmas advertisements. Not only are we not skipping the advertisements, we're getting Christmas advertisements. That's wild. That's wild. I can't believe this. Here we go. Here we go. This is just random songs that have been converted into lo-fi. Good old. Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, good old lo-fi fruits. Slew, good to see you. Defrosting. Banana is S tier? What? Banana? Ow. Do we agree that banana flavored Laffy Taffy is S tier? Europa, you have some very bold picks, let me tell you. If anything else. You said bananas S tier? Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe it is good. I speak for the chat. Maybe it is good and I've just been avoiding it all these years for no good reason. I've only ever had strawberry, I think. That's the only one I was willing to eat. Maybe grape, I don't know. I would say Laffy Taffy is kind of mid, to be honest. I don't know. It's like, kind of gets stuck in your teeth, kind of hard to eat, you know. And it has that same issue with the wrapper, I'm pretty sure, getting stuck on it. It's kind of hard to get out. I think that's a safe C tier. Not bad, but not my favorite. Also, I realized that I'll like move around in my seat and my mic picks up on it, like rubbing against the leather. Maybe that's why my leather's like falling apart. It's not like a super quality seat. It's just like one of those gaming chairs I got from where was it? I think I got it from Staples. Quality, of course. Let's see, lemon heads. I don't think I've had lemon heads. I mean, I'm sure I had one at some point, but you know, I need like sweet and sour. I'm not just gonna do sour for the sake of it being like bitter, you know what I mean? So for that reason, I'm going to say probably D tier. They're insane, like insanely bitter. Yeah, I feel like I do remember something like that. Lifesavers. I think the gummy lifesavers. This is gonna be a controversial opinion. I think regular lifesavers are D tier, and I think gummy lifesavers are like B tier. Old people candy, but gummy is good. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad we agree on that. Yeah, lifesavers do kind of feel like old people candy. Old people just like hard candy for some reason, which you wouldn't think that they would, right? Because, you know, teeth aren't as strong, but fair enough. Well, I guess it's because you could just suck on her. It all comes back to that. We've come full circle now. Alright, Almost done with the water bottle. You know, I don't think most people would crunch on hard candy. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we are just a small collective of crunchers. That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. My good old little crunchers. Oh, Lindor, we've made it to another fancy chocolate. I'll probably keep this here along with the other ones below Ghirardelli. I'll put Ghirardelli above Ferrero. Gobstopper below these. If I'm gonna organize the tiers. This is how I'm feeling. I zoned out. What are we being called? Crunchers. Mio, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you had a good weekend. We're doing a little candy tier list right now. Listening to some lo-fi in the back. Let me know if it gets too loud. Let's see. I think it should be good. I'm trying to organize each of these individual tiers now. I think A tier is all pretty even in quality. Also, Dino, welcome in. Try not to judge me on my my candy taste. I'm breathing. Oh, I'm doing well. Music is a bit loud. Alright, I got you. Let me head over there. Turn it down just a smidge. Nice. Perfect. So, I think, candy corn bottom. Well, no, I would put lemon heads below candy corn. Lifesavers, jelly, jelly wars, Altoids, Twizzlers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wait, oh, there we go. I think that's good now. Heartbroken? No, don't be heartbroken, Europa. I put your favorite candy in the middle of D tier. It's not at the end anymore. That's better. Good. I'm glad. Never financially.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
Tiger King, no. I believe in your comeback. Hashtag let my boy out. He didn't do anything wrong. Not actually though. There was definitely things that were done wrong. Mike and Ike's go hard, let me tell you. Mike and Ike's are great. I don't know if I'd put them in S tier, but I really like Mike and Ike's. I haven't had them in forever, but I do enjoy them. 108 gold star stickers. Wow, how much? M&M's. So, how do we feel about M&M's? And then we have, I assume these are peanut M&M's. $3, not bad. Mid, even the peanut variety. Below mid, oh my gosh. Usually people will say M&M's are at least like B tier, and peanut M&M's are like A tier. I mean, they are kind of basic, you know? It's not like you have different flavors. I guess the peanut is the different flavor. But I mean, with Skittles, at least you have variety within a single pack. I would probably put Skittles in A tier, and I would put M&M's in C tier, and then peanut M&M's are a toss-up. But I mean, I don't mind them personally, so I'd probably just keep them on the same level. I kind of enjoy the extra crunch. Do you like the peanut crunch? Yeah, I do like the peanut crunch, fellow cruncher. Yeah. I think I've had these before. I assume they're kind of just like Starbursts, aren't they? I'm surprised we don't have Starbursts in here. Oh, we do. Are these not like the same? Is there coffee crisps? There's definitely not coffee crisps in there, unfortunately. But I mean, unless it's one of these that I've never tried before. No, I know, tragic, truly tragic. I'm honestly not sure what these are. Thank you for the headpets, Chief. I wanna say we'll just throw these in. Never had them. Is it because it's a Canadian brand? Probably. Is that actually what the brand is called? Coffee crisps? We have pretzel crisps here. And I think we have brownie crisps. Those are good. Has anyone had brownie crisps? Basically you know the like, when you make brownies and it's like the edges that get thrown away, they use that and make like chips out of them. It's kind of cool. Brownie crisps. Yeah, brownie brittle, that's what it's called. Brownie brittle. Thin, light, crispy. This is good stuff right here. They've gotten super expensive though, I feel like. I don't know. For how much you're getting, I don't know. Get those when I go on flights. They're super good. Very, very yummy. Never had those because of food allergies. Oh no. What are you allergic to? Nuts. Oh, do they have nuts in them? I think I just might be stupid. I don't know. I guess they would, right? Usually have to be cautious, that's fair. That's definitely valid. It is made in a facility that also processes products containing tree nuts and peanuts. So I guess it's kind of a do-it-your-own-risk type of deal. Might be some cross-contamination. That's fair. Dang. What do you think of my other choices though, Luna? Starbursts, I think, are great. I live vicariously through people with nut allergies. That sounds awful, honestly. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff you can enjoy too, right? But it does feel like you have to be really cautious, like all the time with everything you eat. Starburst, I would also do A tier. I enjoy Starburst, not the yellow ones though. You're so real for ranking Kit Kats in S tier. They're just amazing all around, you know. So satisfying, taste good. They're not super like filling. You don't like Haribos? Luna, the only thing I can think of when I see Haribos, and we actually read a few reviews on stream, is the Haribo sugarless gummy bears. The infamous ones that acted more like laxatives. I'm sorry, not the yellow. What do you mean you're why do you always like the flavors that are like not berry flavored? Ow. Let me see. Starburst flavors. So lemon, all pink is obviously S tier. Cherry's good. Blue raspberry's good. I assume that's all pink is strawberry. Or yeah, I think so. And then there's lemon. Oh my gosh, lemon is the best. What, pink sucks? Europe, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're the only person I've ever met that doesn't like pink. Actually agreeing with Mellow this time. Yeah. The sugarless ones are garbage, but yeah, the sugarless ones are garbage. This is true. But so it has a bad stigma is one of the reasons on it. But I feel like Haribo is just so basic, you know? It's like I did put it in D tier before. This is the sugarless one. But I just feel like, you know, there's like not much going on. It's like I feel like whenever I have them, they just don't really taste like anything. Which is, I guess, good. Because there's not a lot of additives, right? Not a lot of sugar, but I don't know. If I'm eating candy, you know, I want something strong. Like something sour and sweet or something chocolatey. Like, even with Swedish fish, like they're super basic, but I feel like they're sweet enough to compensate for it. Have enough flavor. These things are garbage. These like watermelon things, not good. I see these packed by the dozen, like bags of these things. These are not good, yeah. And I like watermelon, but not a fan of those. Peeps, I haven't had Peeps in probably like 10 years. But Peeps are good. I mean, they're just marshmallows, right? I'd probably put them in like, I don't know. Probably like low A or maybe like high B. I don't know, maybe mid B. That seems fair. I will stand on this lemon-loving, strawberry-hating hill. Ew, you don't like Peeps, Europa? Not a Peep fan. I haven't had them in so long. Maybe they changed. Oh, you adore Peeps? They're pretty cute, aren't they? Until you know, like, bite their head off. Bought a case of them last year. Whoa, a whole case, dang. Pez are a childhood favorite, and I would guarantee that if I had them now, they would still be just as good. I would collect, I don't know if y'all had those, like, Pez ejectors, you know what I mean? Like the things that opened up their mouths and like spit out a Pez. And there were a bunch of different ones for those. I don't know what kind of animal would just eat Pez by itself without putting it in the like toy first and ejecting it. I don't know if I would necessarily buy them now, but they were very good. They were a lot of fun. it kind of has the feelings of like a C tier candy, like fun as a kid, but I think the taste was probably A tier, so I'll throw them in B tier. I think that's probably fair. Pick sticks. This is just straight up sugar, right? Like a little, it's like a little, what would you call it? Like a straw, like the straw paper, and it's just filled with sugar. Yeah, it's literally pure sugar. I mean, they weren't bad, you know. Sugar is obviously gonna taste good. It's sugar, but you know, I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know. I definitely wouldn't buy one now. I feel like you would feel awful consuming this. Like, at least when you're eating like chocolate or something, or drinking, even like drinking a soda, you can kind of like pretend that you're not consuming a bunch of sugar. But this is literally consuming straight sugar, so I feel like it would make you feel worse. I don't know if I'd put in D tier, maybe C tier. I think that's probably fair. I mean, it's better than Dots. Fun Dip is also pure sugar, but... And then, obviously, M&M's. M&M's ahead of that. Pop Rocks, wow. Gosh, I totally forgot Pop Rocks existed. Pop Rocks. Did they, like, pop in your mouth? Was that, like, the whole concept? It's been so long. I mean, I think this is kind of a gimmicky kind of candy that you enjoy as a kid, so I'd probably put it C. Liquids touch they explode. Oh, I see. Yeah, it sounds fun. But yeah, probably more of a gimmick. Push Pops were great. I love Push Pops. I would say probably they don't last very long though. I don't know. Like somehow I feel like these last shorter duration than like a regular sucker, you know what I mean? I appreciate that you could just like put a cap and forget about it though. Come back to it later. Hershey's actually made a chocolate bar with them. Really? With the Pop Rocks? That's kind of cool. Hydrate out of stock? Really? Oh my goodness. I didn't even think that was possible. That's the first time we've hit it then. Congratulations, Chiyuki. You maxed out Hydrate. Push Pops. I'll probably put it B tier for the nostalgia. Thunder, how's it going? What do you think of my candy taste? You need to drink more water. I will, if you tell me to drink water, I'll drink water. Okay, we can pretend that you redeemed it. Reese's. I very much enjoy Reese's. Not like, I don't know if I'd put it A tier. I'm usually not a big peanut butter fan. Should be S tier. Alright, we'll put it A tier. We'll put it high A tier. How about that? We'll put it next to Hershey's, but below Twix. I prefer caramel and chocolate than peanut butter and chocolate. Yeah, alright. Water. I'm doing well. A little sleepy. Which is weird because I've done nothing but sleep all day. I think the community night, it went long. How are you doing though? How's your weekend been going, Thunder? Have you gotten a chance to play any more stuff? How are you doing, Mellow? Cool. Give me sub. The absolute nerve of this guy, I swear. Just making sure. Ay. What a guy. Let me head over to stream. And throw a sub your way. Barely at 2K, saving slowly. Yeah, you should probably raise that. Yeah, raise it before Chiyuki gets there. Thunderbones. There you are with your Gengar. Here we go. 2K from another sub. Jeez. Alright. I think. Oh, pain. There we are. Beautiful. Good stuff. Wow, thanks for subscribing, Thunder. Oh my goodness. And then I actually owed a gifted sub to Will, but I wasn't able to get it to him out for some reason. Let me see if I can gift it to him now. Panther, how's it going? What's up? What do you mean what? Are you saying what to this tier list? Hopefully Will's here. Yeah, hopefully. No, it still says recipient is ineligible to receive a gift sub at this time. I don't know what's going on with that. I think it's because Will tried to like pay for a sub with Apple Pay, and like I tried to do some research. It seems like it can get kind of tricky when it like goes between payment processors. Ring pops, amazing. You know, this is how I proposed to my elementary school girlfriend, first girlfriend proposal. Obviously S tier. Reese's aren't S tier. That's what Thunder said as well. I'm usually not a big peanut butter chocolate person. I'm more of like a caramel chocolate person, or just straight chocolate really. But you know, I enjoy a good Reese's too. Ring pop proposals do go hard, Europa. This is true. Oh my gosh, about to be a riot over Reese's. I can't believe this. Oh my. We're almost done though. We're so close. And then we have Haribo gummy bears. Burn, wouldn't give to my worst enemy. These are the I need to make sure that these are the Haribo sugarless gummy bears. Sugarless gummy bears. Sugarless gummy bears. Consumption may create a laxative effect. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good old Haribo sugarless gummy bears. So, I'm sure you've heard the stories. I've heard bad things. Yeah, that's why they're in the burn tier. I don't think I've ever had a Rolo. Haven't had runs We've had Straw. I don't think I've had this. Haven't had Spree. Haven't had Sugar Baby. Actually, I might have had Sugar Babies. I don't know. I don't think so though. And I'm pretty sure we've had all of these other ones. So next we have Sour Punch. Wow, I've literally had almost every single one of these, really. Wow. I've never even heard of like Mamba. I've heard of probably most of these, but I haven't tried them. Or like Hershey's Crack. Or Take 5 from Reese's, Andes, Mr. Goodbar, whatchamacallit. What I am getting is that you don't like to branch out on your candy options. Yeah, you know, I know what I like, and I like what I know. What can I say? I try to occasionally branch out. If it's like a new thing from a brand I know, like Nerds Gummy Clusters, I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds kind of good, because it's like Nerds Rope, and it's like a little cluster. I'll try it out. And it was really good, and now it's my ST favorite. Sour Punch, I feel like these are kind of like Twizzlers, aren't they? Unless I'm misremembering, but it's like sour Twizzlers.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Don't look.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
You're finally awake. Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you all had a good nap. I was just discussing Sour Punch. I think probably later C. I think those are kind of mid, to be honest. Yeah, those redeems are always fun. We're almost done. We're so close. Ow. Sour Patch are great. I think sometimes they can almost be a little bit too sour. But I do appreciate the sour sweet. I love the commercials, you know. Usually very wholesome. At the end, at least. Sour candy too sour. I wish too sour. Okay. I didn't mean to get roasted over this description, but I do like Sour Patch Kids. I don't know if I like them as much as like Trolly gummy worms, but it's okay. Sometimes people are born with baby taste buds. Okay, yeah, I think that's a good A tier. Yeah. Sour tarts, I think, are kind of basic. Or sorry, sweet tarts. Yeah. I feel like if I start throwing things up in S tier, it degrades the quality, you know. We have to keep S tier exclusive. Yeah. So sweet tarts, C tier. This playlist, this is a really good playlist I found a while back. It's called, it's on Spotify and YouTube. They're called Lo-Fi Fruits, and basically they take a bunch of songs that are popular and they like turn them into lo-fi. So you could probably find a song that you enjoy and get like the lo-fi version, but even if it's a song I don't like, I'll still like the Lo-Fi Fruits version usually. It's good background music too. Or just like studying. You avoid S tier if you overfill. Yeah, I feel like whenever people make tier lists, S tier should be the category that has like the least amount of things in it. That's how it should be. Oh, is this up music? Boom, 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 boom. Tootsie Roly Pop. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Right? Isn't that how that commercial used to go with the owl? I think this is pretty classic. And I appreciate the size, you know, so I'd probably say A or B. Yeah, and then you crunch it before you get to the center. Because we have no patience. I'll throw it in there. Because of the nostalgia, And you know, they're convenient. Just like toss one in your mouth and go on a jog, go on campus, sit through a lecture. I appreciate that. Toblerone, thank you for the head pat shooting. And the posture check. Toblerone, I think, is similar to Kit Kat. I haven't had many of these. They're definitely going for that kind of satisfaction with the, you know, you press them together and break one. Having Twizzlers in D tier should be a crime. What do you mean? Pop Rocks in C? Okay, listen. Pop Rocks are a little gimmicky, let's be honest, and Twizzlers do not have much taste. What is this C section? Okay, C section is basically like, it's basically like kids' candy that you kind of enjoyed as a kid, but you wouldn't really get it now. I think M&M's were a little harsh with my placement in C tier, to be honest. I think I'm willing to move M&M's back up to B tier, but C tier I think is mostly either super basic like dots, and you know, it's good as a kid, not that great. Not that great, no. You wouldn't go out of your way to get any of these things now, let's be honest. Wait, what? I can't talk to you anymore? Oh my goodness. Chocolate that kind of tastes like orange? They're so good, really. It's okay, Mellow, you can admit you have bad taste and this is a safe space. I would 100% get Fun Dip and Sour Punch. It's not so safe anymore. Oh my goodness. I didn't think a candy tier list would be so controversial. Ay. Okay, look. It's also about convenience. You have to think about it, right? Is it convenient to eat Pop Rocks or Fun Dip or Pixie Sticks, you know? No. You have to like, that's like a full two-hand job. I want to be able to just like throw back a candy and do something else, you know? I don't want to dedicate all my energy to eating candy. It's gotta be like a fun addition to whatever you're doing. It's okay, I got the best snack right here. You two-handing a Pixie Stick or Pop Rocks? Handing a Pixie Stick or Pop Rocks? Oh, two-handing? Well, not all of them are necessarily two-handed jobs. But for Pop Rocks, probably, because you have to hold the package with one hand and like take it out with the other, right? I don't know. I haven't had Pop Rocks in so long. And yes, I will drink water, thank you. Just put you in my pocket and save you for later. Excuse me. Was that a pickup line? Oh, I see. Am I a snack? Wow. That's smooth. Rip it with your teeth. Popcorns are like explosive nerds. You just down it. Oh, I see. Man just eats a single pop rock. It's been so long. I legitimately forgot about their existence before this tier list. Toblerone though. Moving on. I heard Mellow say this. Shaking my head. Yeah, you're right though. You do for sure eat them all in one go. Toblerone, I haven't had a lot of. I would probably, like, my main chocolate tiers right now are B, I would say. I would probably put Toblerone, like, probably along with the expensive chocolate. Maybe below Milky Way, because I'm protective of Kit Kat, and I feel like Toblerone and Crunch are just trying to copy my boy Kit Kat, and I won't stand for it. Tootsie Roll is an amazing Halloween candy. I have good memories of Tootsie Rolls. I don't know if it's the best quality chocolate maybe, but still good. I would probably put it up here in A tier, just because the nostalgia too. Next we have, oh my god, we have, what are these? The extremely sour, jarheads, or sorry, warheads. Oh my gosh, going crazy. Warheads are very, very sour. These are like the extremist kid candy. The other things just didn't do for you. They just didn't do it for you, you know? You need to find your adrenaline rush somewhere else. So you turn to warheads. I don't even know how to rate these. Just straight citric acid, yeah. I'm leaning towards probably B tier, just because I personally am not like super sour type of guy. But you know, I can appreciate the option for those that need the extra kick. Eat them multiple to see God, yeah, that's what it sounds like from what I've heard. I probably only had one or two back in the day. And then Whoppers are also kind of basic. I don't think I particularly enjoy Whoppers. I would probably honestly put Whoppers in D tier. Like, nothing against Whoppers personally, I'm just not really a fan of the taste. High D tier, but still. And I think that's our list, officially. I added in Nerds Gummy Clusters, because they're my favorite candy right now, but that is the conclusion. I'll send this tier list out in the Discord, and everyone can feel free to make their own tier lists, send them to me, let me know how we like differed in our opinions. You thought the sour candy was too much, but warheads are fine. Which one did I say was too much? Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids are, I feel like when it comes to Sour Patch Kids, it's like going to a restaurant where fries have too much seasoning. You know what I mean? Like, it just hits you really quickly. I feel like warheads are sour in a different kind of way. Sour Patch Kids are nothing in comparison. Too much seasoning. Yeah, do you never go anywhere where they have like seasoning on fries, like Zaxby's or something? Kisses on S tier? Yes, kisses are great, very convenient. I choose. Anything sour I don't like, that's fair. I think it's definitely a certain kind of person that likes sour candy. never have too much on good fries. That is also fair. I usually prefer like skinnier fries though. I feel like the thicker the fry is, it's like more like a potato than a fry at that point, you know what I mean? I don't know. Mellow, drink water.
My disappointment
Oh my goodness.
is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
ruined. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. I'm gonna get cancelled after this. Yeah, wedges feel more like potatoes. And aren't based in red-pilled? What? Oh my god. I didn't deserve this. Why, cruel world? I'm censored for speaking the truth. Let me out. And that's what they all say? Okay, okay. Look. Let's do this real quick. Okay. So, the best fries ever are Chick-fil-A fries, waffle fries, McDonald's fries are kind of hit or miss, you know, depending on whether they're fresh or not. Also, I feel like if they're really busy, you just straight up can get uncooked fries from McDonald's, which sucks because I go to McDonald's like only for the fries, you know what I mean? Soggy fries slap. I know, this is making me hungry too, Panther. Oh my gosh. I think Wendy's fries are pretty good. No real complaints. Burger, KFC fries are kind of mid. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I even had KFC fries. Burger King fries are not that great from what I remember. I haven't had the Taco Bell like chili fries or whatever they're called. Nacho fries, yeah. I appreciate the Arby's curly fries. I'd probably say very nice. Cheeto fries? Excuse me? What is that? Wendy's fries, I'd say, are good. I'd say... Oh, wait, sorry, this is Arby's... No, wait, what is this? What is the Star restaurant? I forget. Oh my gosh. And then what is this? Is this Five Guys? It's just an entire bag of fries. Yeah, Five Guys gives a lot of fries. Hardee's, yeah, definitely Hardee's. Yeah, Five Guys gives a ton of fries, but they're also so expensive. I don't think people like realize that. I feel like we're being gaslit into thinking this is a good deal because they fill our entire bag with fries, but they also charge us like $5 just for fries. Zaxby's is either, the fries are either over seasoned or under seasoned, but I still appreciate that they put seasoning on the fries. I'll put neutral for them. Burger King onion rings, these aren't even fries. Bojangles, okay fries. Cookout fries, I feel like are almost always soggy, but maybe that's because I get Cookout to go. I still think they're good, but I don't know. I'll say neutral for Cookout fries. And then these I haven't had. Popeye's fries are pretty good too. In-N-Out fries there? Which one? Oh, yeah. In-N-Out is like the animal style one, right? That I haven't had In-N-Out since it's only West Coast, unfortunately. I've heard good things though. Not even fries. Unbelievable. And then haven't tried. Ow. Onion rings are better than fries. I can appreciate a good onion ring, but I feel like if I'm gonna get onion rings, then I'm gonna do like onion rings at a local restaurant, like a mom and pop's kind of place, not at like a fast food restaurant. But I feel like these are all pretty hit or miss. I feel like some of these can be like easy S tier, and then other times they could be like F tier. So it just depends on the time of the day, how busy they are, how fresh they are. Not bad, not bad. I think we'll probably finish out pretty soon though. I did not play any games whatsoever today. We only did tier lists, and we read some, you know. So not terrible. On my own. And we did some daily doors. We caught up. Sound sleepy. Pokemon? No. That would take forever. Oh my goodness. That would be a long stream. But yeah, I appreciate you being here, Bloom. Thank you for the headpats. Good stuff, good stuff. So, with that being said, is there anything else that we need to discuss before we call it a close on this week? Thank you for all the headpats. Have to have you at max and I can barely hear you. My bad. I can turn up my sensitivity a little bit. Hopefully that should be a little louder. Yeah, very mellow. Is there a stream tomorrow? No stream tomorrow. At least, you know, if we continue to stick with the normal schedule where it's, yeah, just Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. It's kind of a weird schedule, but that's how my classes were originally set up. So I just kind of stuck with it. I might change it around at some point, though. Music to my ears. What else is going on though? I think that's about it. Yeah, no worries, Chuki. I think, I don't know if I'll do like community night every night that I'm not streaming. I think that would probably be a little much. Holding up for future ASMR stream. Yeah, one of these days. Let's head over to just chatting. Here we go, there we go. Yeah. We won't overdo it. Oh god, no. Most people do once a month for community night? Really? Oh my goodness. I would like to do it at least, yeah, I would like to do it at least once a week. I don't know if probably Saturdays would be better for people, but yeah, we can also do Wednesdays as well. We can maybe alternate depending on what's going on, how busy we are. Yeah, no, I definitely won't push myself. I have been really enjoying the community nights so far. I think it's a chance to just kind of relax, you know. I don't need to really plan anything per se. We can all just kind of hang out, joke around, play some random games. So far, how many have I missed? I think we've only had 2 so far. Just the one this Wednesday and this Saturday. Not bad. Also, definitely not super taller. Yeah. Feels so bad? No, don't feel bad at all. I did not make any announcements aside from on stream about it. Chiyuki didn't remind me to add everyone, so you can feel free to blame Chiyuki. Not actually though, that was my bad. When I have more of a plan in place, I will announce things. Can only imagine how the last community night went when you came back. Yeah, I think it was only Salu and Chiyuki left. I always reminded you. Yeah, what's up, Salu? I will ping you and spam you now. Good. Didn't miss much other than Mellow being a dummy. Oh my. What's up, Salu? What's up? Why do you go in the mod VC when you stream? Well, I've been trying to lean off of using my voice changer for sound effects. Makes me want to troll you. I need to make an admin VC now just for me. Yeah. But yeah, I've been using it for sound effects. You announced on stream when I didn't have internet. I know. I'm sorry, Blue. It wasn't anything like grandiose. It was just kind of thrown together at the last second. I think we just played some Splatoon for the first one, and then for the second one, we played some Discord games. But yeah, maybe what I'll end up doing is having one of the community nights be playing games, and the other one just be watching a few episodes of an anime or watching a movie, something like that. Discord games were like war, they really were, especially the whiteboard one. That one was kind of crazy. No, don't cry. There'll be many more in the future. Set up my follower emotes? I did. We should have a bunch of emotes now. I think I've used up most of my emotes. or like put them in slots now. Yeah, I saw they removed the restriction on Twitter. That was very nice, very nice. Discord games. Just find a PNG of a gold star and add it to the Discord. I will do that just for you. Right after this. But yeah. Is there anything else? I won't see you guys for like a whole year after this. And by that I mean 2 days. Yeah, good luck, Chuki, and good luck Europa with finals. Bedtime story. Thank God. Thank you, Panther. I appreciate that. I'm glad someone misses me. Europa has finals. Yeah. And what do you mean bedtime story? I thought the Amazon gummy bear review was the bedtime story for the stream. I'm in suffering. Bedtime story? Let me see. I told one last night. At the end of the community night. Chuki, should I just do that one again? Did I miss? No way. Oh, you missed? So that's tough. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty solid. Let's see. If you're sleeping. You know, if you're never in the stream, we don't have to say bye. Yeah. Panther, quick, hop in VC. We need to plan out the subathon. It's starting right now. Toss me all of your timers and subathon assets. I need to throw them up. Bedtime story, yes. Yeah. Story. There we go. I'll see if I can find something new. The one I told before with the fish was really good, but I haven't been able to find something quite as like well written. And I don't just want to read like kid bedtime stories, you know. Also, when I knocked out in general, it didn't kick me out or move me, really. It's probably because it heard you snoring, you know, so it figured that you were still, like, talking in VC, didn't want to kick you out. Makes sense. Don't snore. Yeah, whatever you say, whatever you say. Of course. Whatever you need to tell yourself to sleep at night. Sure, you left, so you can't confirm this is true. I absolutely did leave so I could go to sleep. Okay. gosh, this is a big one. I can't decide. Does anyone have any stories they'd recommend? It would have to be like a short story though, you know? Maybe that should be the crux of my search, is short story rather than bedtime story. Yeah, I should be making the bedtime stories. Alright. Oh my gosh, they're so long. They're so long. Best bedtime stories ever created in the history of ever. Time to read The Very Hungry Spider. Best bedtime stories by Mr. Beast. Oh my goodness. Alright. You ready? We are going to do no. Start a free trial to look at the rest of it. Every time I cry. Alright. You ready? Okie dokie. So, I feel like I need to read the story before, just to make sure it's like safe, you know what I mean? Mellow is stealing all my lines? What do you mean? I've said okie dokie for as long as I can remember. Alright, you ready? Once upon a time, in an island, there lived all the feelings and emotions. Happiness, sadness, knowledge of the others, including love. One day, it was announced to them that the island would sink. So all constructed boats and left, except for Love. Love wanted to hold out until the very last possible moment. When the island had almost sunk, Love decided to ask for help. Richness was passing by Love in a boat. Love said, "Richness, can you take me with you?" Richness answered, "Sorry, Love, I can't. There is a lot of gold and silver in my boat, and so there's no place here for you." Love next asked Vanity, who was also sailing by. Vanity was also ready with the same answer. "I can't help you, Love. You're all wet and might damage my boat." Vanity answered. Sadness was close by, so Love asked, "Sadness, take me along with you." "Oh, Love, I'm so sad that I need to be by myself, Sadness said in a sullen voice. Happiness passed by Love too, but she was so preoccupied with her own happiness that she did not even hear when Love called her. Suddenly there was a voice. Come, Love, I will take you. It was an elder. Oh my gosh, it's hard to read on this platform. Come, Love, I'll take you. It was an elder. An overjoyed Love jumped. Also, Zaki, welcome in. Hope you're doing well this weekend. I'm just reading a little short story. It was an elder. An overjoyed Love jumped up into the boat and in the process forgot to ask where they were going. When they arrived at dry land, the elder went her own way. Realizing how much was owed to the elder, Love asked Knowledge, another elder, "Who helped me?" "It was time," Knowledge answered. "Time?" thought Love. Then, as if reading the face of Love, Knowledge smiled and answered, "Because only time is capable of understanding how valuable love is." Clap, 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 clap. Good story, good story. I think, you know, this was just it was short. I know, this was the shortest one we've read so far. Another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh my goodness.
Another one.
I will look into other stories that we can do in the future, I promise. We can't go through all of them right now, or we won't have any more bedtime stories for other streams. Come on now. So, in the meantime, yeah, I've got to get to sleep too. I've got school tomorrow, unfortunately, and I actually have an exam this week as well that I need to get studying for. True, you make a good point. Yeah. So we'll wrap things up for today and see if there's anyone on that we can read into. Panther, definitely let me know if you know anyone good. Anyone you think we should I believe I occasionally want to try and read into some random people, but it's always kind of scary because they might be like so unsay so, you know, when I am clearly so say so. Honestly, I don't mind unsay so, but you know, there's a thin line between unsay so and out of pocket. Yes, I will absolutely add in the gold star, I promise. Let's see, I think I've seen this person before. Yeah, I think we've raided into them before. They're just doing just chatting. They're like a little puppy VTuber. It's kind of cute. This was at the top of my recommended channels feed, so maybe I haven't, but we'll try raiding into them. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We can definitely get in. I need to start coming up with a better list of people in advance. Remind you to do 1,000 things after stream. Good. I need all the reminders. Thank you for stopping by, Panther. I always appreciate it. And soon, I say soon, it's only like mid-November right now, isn't it? But soon, me and Panther should be doing a, like, Christmas, Detroit Become Human type deal. Should be fun. Before we raid in, I have a sub raid message, which for some reason the command for it doesn't work. Then I have a follower raid message, and I also have a Discord for those who want to check that out. If that works, which apparently it doesn't anymore. I feel like half of my commands don't even work now. You can check out my card though. I'll see you all again on Tuesday. Really appreciate you stopping by. See ya.